Yo, what's cracking? Yo, somebody say hello to me. I'm looking at this shit and ain't nobody typed hello yet. God damn it, y'all should have been waiting on me. Y'all should have been like, God damn it, where Russ at? Where is he at? God damn it, I'm here. You been waiting? God damn it, we back with another episode of some foolishness. Right down your motherfucking alley. What's going on, y'all? I see we got the lovely Nene. What's with us? What's going on, baby?
Hey y'all, I am good. In pain, but I'm good.
That's what's up. Oh, there go my first one. What's going on, Miss Elise? And I'm waiting on some more hellos. Y'all better say something to me, goddamn it, before I go crazy. Y'all know I
Hey
start talking
Elise.
about y'all last. Hey, baby.
Ellie
What's going
L.
on? I was just about to say what's up to this nigga, and this nigga then just popped his ass off the screen. I'm gonna talk about his Tony bass playing ass today. I'm gonna get his ass. What's going on, Eda? What's going on, baby?
Hello, my beautiful people. Good
Uh, She
evening.
said, "Beautiful people." Well, I'm doing wonderful. I don't know how these ugly motherfuckers is feeling today. I need to shave
Hey.
a bit. I need to shave.
Hey Charlotte.
I'm in the building.
Hey.
I'm in the building. What's going on, Charlotte? What's going on?
How
You
you
know,
doing today, Russ?
I'm tired than a son bitch, man. I'm tired than a son bitch. I can't wait till this funeral is over this weekend so a nigga can actually fucking relax a little bit. A nigga tired. A nigga tired. Yeah, a
Okay,
nigga
you
running
want
on
actually
fumes. But
rest.
But a nigga here tonight, though. We ready to get this bitch popping tonight. Well, I'm waiting for this nigga Vance to pop back in here. I heard
Where's
the fucking
nigga
beat.
go?
This nigga, I'm telling you, this nigga can Vance. You cannot masturbate at the beginning of the show, baby. You fuck around and your mind go one way. Oh shit. Then your next thing you know, your ass been hit the wrong fucking button. What's going on, boss? What's going on, Big V?
S- Raphael Sadiq.
I mean, he just sitting there cheesing.
I'm about
Like,
to say this nigga gonna come on and wait
One
20
thing,
seconds to say hello.
He
nothing.
can't do
One
nothing. I can hear him, but he can't do
Yeah,
nothing.
What's going
look,
on with you,
bro.
Raphael
big boss man?
Sadiq.
Gotta get it together.
Hey, did your lady figure out how to about the group, the page? Nigga, hello.
She said she still didn't notification.
All right, then we're gonna talk about it after the show. Um, yo, man, we got another good week for y'all. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yo, you know what we do on this show? We sit up here and we in the age of everybody posting shit. So we watch the shit that niggas post and we find out little topics and shit that folks talking about, and we talk about that same shit. And I feel like this week we not gonna bullshit. We not gonna waste no time. I got some good shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to figure out. Y'all remember how we used to play the game when I just read the name of the clip and y'all would just tell me which one it is. So that's what I'm gonna do today.
Which one we
I'm gonna
want?
we are. I'm gonna give y'all the name of the clip, and y'all gotta tell me which clip it is. So when I call you, you just gotta be ready, be prepared for me to just be prepared to go ahead and call on your clip. So first person I'm gonna call on, since this is the first time doing this shit with us, Big Vance. This is what you got to choose from. You got Falsies,
Man.
you got McDonald's, you got the youth, you got I caught my woman in the bedroom, you got she set him up, you got the white man's challenge, you got the cheating reaction, you got neighbor wants in, you got the pickle, and you got not the baby. Which one do you want to go with?
Because Falsey curious or rip, but all it sounds so good. I'm gonna just go with Falsey because I know
Oh, all right.
like I'm really
Now
curious.
we all over. Let me break this shit down because Falsies is a very interesting one.
Oh,
We
goodness.
all get older, right?
Yeah.
Some of us got some shit that might be a little bit off. We might have like some ladies might be like, I'm a little heavy. I need to go get a tummy tuck. You might need to go get some glasses, some corrective surgery. But my man had a little issue with his teeth.
Okay.
okay.
So he went to Chinese lady.
That's understandable.
He had some issues with his teeth, so he went down to the Chinese lady. And this is what the Chinese lady did to correct his teeth issue. Let's go. Let's take a peek at it.
Don't put me on camera, bro. You good. 1500 Asian lady did them.
At the dentist?
Yeah. Nah, bro, you gotta go back. Bro. Did they fucking? What did they do?
They gonna file them down, but you know what I'm saying?
So they put them over your regular teeth.
Nah, they took my teeth out and they gotta file them, fool.
Nah,
Give me
fam.
that
Nah, fam.
Nah,
Nah, bro, you gotta
really
go back.
hot-siding them. You hot-siding them.
Nah, I'm just
For
saying,
real,
bro.
fool. For
The
real.
bitch is big, bro. You ain't seen yourself?
You a whole ass nigga, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, y'all can unmute yourselves. Y'all can. I want to hear this laughter right here. I want to hear this laughter right here.
Time on. He said he paid how much?
He paid $1,500 for that.
Oh, okay.
So let's
What
talk
did she
about
put in his mouth, though?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What did she put in his mouth?
Okay.
Listen, I don't know if I want to
know.
start the conversation off with like, okay,
Don't start it with me.
like no, check it out.
Yeah,
I'm
don't bring it
under
here
the
neither. I
impression.
got too many.
I'm under the impression that when you
Oh.
go get like dental work, that they create like a falsies, a mold.
They do a mold
They
first.
do a mold first of what you already got.
But this
Yeah.
the killer
At
part.
least
Did
that's
you
the practice.
see how big? Wait a minute. Did you see how big the two front teeth was? I don't think y'all really peeped that shit.
No,
Mom, like he
no,
went to
No,
Bugs
he,
I
Bunny.
saw
he
it.
like a beaver.
No, I'm
Bucky
gonna run
Beaver.
this. I'm gonna run this back
No,
for
that's
y'all one more
Bucky
time.
Beaver.
I'm gonna run this back for
Bite
y'all
her.
one more time because I really want y'all to
Go
pay
into the
attention.
world.
I want y'all to pay attention because, like a normal tooth, it's about that big. You know what I mean? About that big. This
Bucky.
tooth was about that
sorry.
big. Like, we can watch this shit again. Oh, look at this shit, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all I ain't trying to be funny. Look.
Nah, nigga, don't put me on camera, bro.
Nah, you good.
15.
This shit don't put me on camera.
Stop. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's
Look at
one
his
tooth.
top lip.
That's one tooth on both
That's
sides.
two.
Word.
That's one tooth.
Damn.
Asian lady did them.
At the dentist?
Yeah.
He said Asian lady did him. Dude said at the dentist. He said, yep. Listen to this shit again. That's the funniest part.
Nah, nigga, don't put me on camera, bro.
Nah, you good.
1500
He
Asian
knew
lady
what
did
it
them.
was.
At the dentist?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you gotta go back. Bro. Did they fucking? What did they do?
They gonna file them down, but you know what I'm saying?
So they put them over your regular teeth.
Nah, they took my teeth out and
Money
they filed.
back.
Wait a
No,
minute.
when he
Chief.
said they took his regular
They
teeth
took
out,
his
that's
regular
yeah.
teeth out to put
Yeah.
that bullshit. So they probably took out about 4 of them and replaced it with 2.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That
that
should
was
have been
more
an
than
issue.
4.
That should have been a fucking issue. Like, you know, that nigga. Oh my God. Ladies.
Okay.
This is my
Food
question to
tested.
my ladies. This is my question to my ladies on the show. I got a couple ladies on the show.
Damn.
If a nigga had teeth like that, right?
I'm saying.
No.
Would
No.
you let him eat your coochie? If come on, Nada. Let me find out from Nada. Nada, would you let a nigga eat your coochie if he had teeth like that?
The first
And he
meeting,
still had
just.
and he still had a big ass gap in between. Like I'm thinking that you
mean-
get that shit fixed, you're not supposed to have a gap. But he had the 2 big front teeth. He had the Roger Rabbit special, and he. So
Damn.
would you let Roger Rabbit on your rabbit? Come on, talk to me. Let's go.
No, because because I mean I have a gap, and I think my gap is one of the sexiest things on my body. And I'm just saying, if
Teeth don't look like that.
if
though.
I was just meeting him for the first time,
Mm-mm.
he would probably like hate me.
Damn.
He would seriously hate me because I mean he couldn't even get his top lip over.
Whole mouth closed.
Like he couldn't even get like
He said they're gonna file it down. He said they're gonna file it down, man. He said they're gonna file that shit down.
you cannot fix that. And then like if you really look, it's like that one tooth just kind of covered from like here to like say 1, 2, 3. So that tooth is like from here to here. So that's 3 teeth right there. So
It's
you
6
got
teeth on each side.
I
1,
would
2,
love
3.
to see. I would love to see, like, you know, when they file stuff down, it's like dust and it comes off, right? I would love to see how much dust is there when they finish filing that. If they file it down. Because this is the
He
question: is my man walking around like that for the rest of his fucking life?
No.
if no,
I'm
Well,
somebody
he's
saying
gonna
definitely
see
though.
that
walking
and they
around
gonna
with
help
two
him.
teeth that's bigger than the rest of everybody else's two teeth. Like, I'm trying to figure out what did they fucking size for his teeth? Did they fucking pull some shit
He
from the hippopotamus realm? They were like, this, we're gonna measure your teeth with some hippopotamus teeth, and then we're gonna put them in your face.
well, he didn't go to a real dentist because a real dentist wouldn't let you walk out the door looking like
Not
that.
looking
A
like
real
that.
dentist would not do that to your mouth, and he
Sure
needs to
wouldn't.
sue. If that's a
Quickly.
dentist, they need to sue. He needs to sue.
He said
He
the Asian
does.
lady.
Come on,
Asian lady.
talk to me, E.
The Asian lady did it.
Yeah.
The Asian lady. Yeah, he looking like Bucky the Bucktooth Beaver. And
Oh my god.
yeah, that was just wrong. They know they but you if you look at some you do got some Asian people that have the two buck teeth in the front that's overlap that
Mm-hmm.
they look like somebody just took their
Ooh,
teeth up and just threw them
Alright,
back
like
up in
that.
there. Yeah, I be
that old Jerry Lewis, that Jerry Lewis teeth.
yes, they just shook them. Look, took them out, shook them, and just threw them back up in there. They just ooh, yeah. So yeah, and I would 1500. I would have smacked her across the room. Cause and no, he would not. To answer your question, no, he would not be allowed. Cause like my boy said, he be done gave you a hysterectomy or something. No, he be done rip your clit, all everything off. No, thank you. I don't. You go sue out. Go sue and sit down, boo. No, that's a big no for me. Okay.
Big Vance. You feel like going down to the
What you want me to say?
You feel
Just
like
imagine
going
if it
down
was a
to the
woman.
DMV?
If it
That
was a
ain't the
woman.
dentist. You
All
feel
I
like
got
going
to
to the
say
DMV?
is, all I'm gonna say is, he make me want to get up and go brush my teeth right now and be thankful that I have him, because that right there, that's crazy. And then he walked out confident with him. Like, Shorty knew she violated him. She knows she violated him and took his bread at the same time. Like,
Hey, bro, did you see the part when he was trying to smoke the cigarette? He was like,
he made me put my cigarette out. It was. I put that shit out. I said, nah. He made me
You
start
couldn't
really
even
thinking
smoke
about
no
all my
more.
life choices. Like,
that's it, nigga. So I'm thinking about all my life choices. Oh shit.
Made you rethink some
all of
stuff,
them,
didn't it?
all at one
Yeah.
time. Like, I'm saying though, like, I'm about to make a dentist appointment right now. Oh no.
All right, we're gonna pick the next person that's gonna be the nigga that always say don't pick me, but she knows she gotta go for a fucking turn every fucking week. She always say, "Oh me, why you pick me?" And she know who he looking all silly and shit. Every time I say something about her ass, she start looking like, who me now, Jesus? Yes, your black ass.
you.
Okay, you get to pick the next one. You get to choose from not the baby, the pickle, neighborhood won't sin, cheating reaction, white man challenge. She set him up. I caught my woman in the bathroom, McDonald's, or the youth.
White man challenge.
White man. Oh,
Oh goodness. Oh Lord, we in for something now because the way he just said it, Nada, you done did it.
Really?
Don't even set up, Russ. Just give it to us.
It would take the darkest motherfucker on the show to
Yeah.
pick this challenge. And once you see this one, Nada, I got to get your response first. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
You know that there's it's this thing
Gotta
called
see this
interracial
shit.
dating, right? It's been going
The
around
who?
for interracial dating. It's been going
Oh
around
yeah,
since
yeah.
Interracial dating.
It's been
you
going
know,
around since the beginning of time.
yeah, niggas been,
It's
you know, niggas been dipping in the potato patch and sipping and eating them some collard greens, swearing all that shit. They don't like it for the longest, right? Well, I want y'all to see what today's, we in this day of everybody doing these challenges and shit. And, you gotta be, women gotta be doing a booty challenge. Well, guess what the white niggas have decided?
Some type of challenge.
They have come up with this challenge. Check it out.
Big Massa. Big Massa. Big Massa. Big Massa. Big Massa. Big Massa. Big Massa.
Okay, this is called, I want to give y'all the name of this challenge. this challenge is being labeled as the Massa Challenge.
I
So you
wish
have a
a
bunch of white
nigga
men.
would.
You have a bunch of white men holding a black woman by the neck as if it's a fucking lynch. And these black bitches is sitting there just smiling next to their master. I want to know what you feel about that one. Come on, talk to me, Nita.
I wish a nigga would grab me by any part of my clothes if he's not taking it off in a sensual way or trying to rip the buttons off of my shirt trying to get some. He better not never ever think I'm gonna call him master. What? Wait a
Ever, ever.
minute. The only master I said. Okay, I'm not even gonna go
Mm-mm-mm.
churchy on y'all tonight. But no, wait. So they
Oh,
just basically set us back,
really,
like
really?
over 500 years. Like they really
Yeah,
set us back,
to this back,
like
way back.
way back. Like what? I don't even know what to say. All I have to say is when I get locked up, I hope all of y'all put some money on my books because I'm gonna need it.
I'm telling y'all what the next challenge is gonna be. You stupid black bitch challenge. You think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm joking and shit? It's gonna be some shit.
I
It's gonna
wish.
be some shit. Listen, if you see some shit where a nigga holding a motherfucker like they hanging up from a tree, stupid black bitch ain't too far away.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not too far away. Come on, talk to me, Ida.
Just stupid, ignorant, just stupid. It's like now you think everything is funny. Stuff like that is not funny, it's not cute. And it, like you say, it doesn't set us back. It's like we're trying to get away from that. And here you are going right back to something we've been trying to get out and be from oppressed under. It's like you don't think of the stupid things that you're doing. You just let it do it. It's like that ain't even cute. You think it's funny. It's not funny whatsoever. And then you keep thinking it's funny until one day he gonna really choke you out and call you a nigga, and it ain't gonna be the nigga that you want to be called.
Oh, no, trust me. You got called a nigga by taking listen to the name of the challenge, the Massa Challenge.
I heard it. I
And
heard
the
what it's
fucking
called.
song had some shit like ooh, Massa, and they okay. Come on, big dog. What you feel about the Massa Challenge, my nigga? I'm
I
gonna
ain't
say it to you like
understand
this.
none of it.
How you feel about the Massa Challenge, my nigga?
Can we go to another video? Because I
No.
don't really want to comment
No.
on.
You can
I,
talk
Come
I
on,
about
didn't
it.
Vance.
understand it.
No, we got to talk
I
about it. We
didn't.
got to talk
Come
One
on,
about it.
thing
Vance.
I didn't understand it too, and it's like that shit was pure fucking stupidity in a nutshell. Like, and this is cool. Like, why I stay in the house. I rarely do social media. I try to stay current as far as like what's going on, but I far away from shit like that because like how does that not trigger you? Like,
It does.
and then for them, like you're fucking, it wasn't too far off when it come down to your lineage that was the case. Like that shit wasn't too far off. Like excuse my French, but like
You good?
I don't see it as a joke. I don't like
I want to hear what the
a
listeners got to
challenge.
say about this Massa Challenge.
What's
I
the
really want to stick here for a minute. Yeah, I want to stick here
Ali,
for a minute
Charlotte, Ken, what y'all think?
because I'm just I don't know. I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here thinking about all those black people that were in
Anissa?
that video, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just wondering what their lineage is, right? And I'm wondering anybody that served as a slave in their family, what their family member would think about them in a video
that
going viral
They
with the
rolling over
Massa.
in their grave. A lot of them is rolling in
they
their grave.
turning over in a grave. Thank you, Miss Ida. Thank you.
Yeah. They
Thank you.
rolling
They're
over in their
rolling over in
graves.
their
I can
graves right
see them
now,
now. Martin Luther
crying.
King,
They
Malcolm
crying
X, Rosa
out their
Parks.
graves right now.
Yeah. Thea said this is stupid as fuck.
Screaming from their graves right now because
Elise said never would I.
See, like
It's almost just like, okay, so this is how I'm looking at it. So it's almost making it seem as though, back in slavery time, we know the masses were having sex with black women and creating babies. We all know that. But it's almost like they're justifying the the um the hurt, the pain, the suffering. It's almost like they're justifying it and making it seem as though it's okay. It's not okay. It's not.
they're realizing it.
and see what gets to me
Funny.
is check this out. Not only am I thinking about the history, right?
Mhm.
I'm thinking about all the beatings
Mhm.
and all the shit that niggas took in their life for us to be at the point and still be this fucking stupid. This is black people. I'm gonna
Preach,
tell
bro.
y'all this. Y'all get pissed off me if y'all want to. We are the only race that the more we get, the dumber
Man,
that we become. The more
seem
the more we receive, the dumber we become, because I keep telling y'all this. I told y'all this a couple weeks ago. It has been designed for us to lose fucking credibility in every situation. Job
Systematic
situation,
racism.
household situation, where we live in, where we live, all of that. But you don't understand
400 years of that
that
shit.
them same females in that video, when Massa get tired of your ass,
He gonna sell you to the next
He gonna throw you like
highest bidder.
I'm willing to bet
next.
you every
Piece of
white boy
trash.
in that video is very comfortable
In the back of their mind,
that
like,
after that relationship is over to call her a black bitch.
Or even
Mhm.
a whole nigga. I mean,
You feel what I'm saying?
mhm.
That is,
if you
and the
didn't
saddest
already.
part is that is actually, if it's sad to say, but that is actually their master. If a motherfucker could even joke with you and say, "Let's go ahead and shoot this video," because this was I just thought about something else. It's one thing for a nigga for a white man to sit there and say, "Maybe let's go ahead and shoot this video," but I'm sitting here wondering how many of those unintelligent black females were the one to say, "Baby, let's do this challenge." Because I'm
Thea
willing to
just
bet.
said it.
I'm willing to
Mhm.
bet you. I'm
Yeah.
willing to bet you that every white boy in that
Yeah.
video didn't decide to take that challenge. It was some black chicks that thought that
Right.
was so fucking cute and funny that they were gonna
Funny as
degrade
hell.
themselves. Read what Thea said, Ida.
Thea said, question is like, who initiated, hey, my black girlfriend, let's do the massa challenge? Or hey, my white boyfriend, let's do the massa challenge. Let's replay history for fun. I know I don't get no massa, white, black, or other.
Don't got no master.
No got no massa. I'm sorry. Mm. Yeah, but then another thing Charlotte says was, our young black youth are truly blind to what the history is.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
almost
They
like
only
where along the line did we drop the ball?
Well, for
Is
one,
always my question.
Yeah.
Where?
for one, listen. With the education system, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't stand up and to fight for them taking shit up out the system.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to tell you right now, Black History Month is not Black History Month like when we were kids. And
No.
Right.
Black
Yeah.
History Month, they don't even really fucking talk. They just say, "Hey, niggas,
It's
Black
Black
History
History Month."
Yeah. That's it.
We might even have a
That's it.
pep rally for y'all at the end of the day so y'all can jump around and act like jungle bunnies right quick. But there is no
Pep rally.
talk about George Carver Washington, Martin Luther King,
Marcus Garvey, none of them.
Y'all no more.
There ain't no
Yeah,
conversation
Marcus
about
Garvey, nobody.
black society in the education system. Period. So on one scale, that's where
Mhm.
it sort of got fucked up at because we're not teaching their ass in school where you came from. Because when we were in school, there was Black History Month. It was like, yeah,
Mhm.
we somewhat rejoiced in our leaders, but it
Mhm.
was like we read about
Basking in knowledge. Yeah.
badass shit that happened to them.
Really
Yeah.
basking in knowledge.
We talked about like the who
Slave
was
trading. We talked
slave
about
Hmm.
the
trade.
the,
All of that.
the
Yeah. I
emancipation, the
remember
Emancipation
that.
Proclamation, how
Yes.
Proclamation.
that came
We
about.
had to learn
Calculation
how
and
to
how it
do it.
happened.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Cotton
Revolutionary
gins.
War.
even though
Yes.
even though Marcus Garvey
Civil
was
War.
not even though Marcus Garvey was not looked at as what white America pushed, they at least talked about it
Yeah.
during
Hmm.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
They at least said he was an angry nigga that kicked off they
Yeah.
gave him
I'm
the
saying that
image
much. Oh, because he didn't like white
angry black
people. He
man.
was
He was,
also black.
him and
I
Nat
remember
Turner were the only two black people
Yeah. That really,
throughout history, in childhood history, in my childhood
that.
history, that I read about that were like the angry black people that they actually had some type of education
Them and
on.
Michael
We don't
X.
have any of that now. So you
yeah,
got your kids that go to college
that
that
don't know.
if they're lucky enough to go to college, they have not had any black history.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part, Russ,
Remember
is the
that. Yeah.
misconception of why Black History Month is really in February. They always say, "Oh, it's because it's the shortest month. They gave us the shortest month of the year."
Yeah.
That's not the reason why Black History Month is in February. That is not the reason. Black History Month didn't even start off as a month; it started off as a week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the reason why it was February was not because it's the shortest month of the year. It's because of who started it and why it started. It was because Frederick Douglass' birthday is in February. And then you had Abraham Lincoln
Right.
because of the men that did, like you say, had the things that we did to take out slavery, the different things. But people have the miseducation of, oh, they gave it to us because it's the shortest month of the year. No, that's not the reason. Learn your history. If they teach it, they'll learn it and not have a
Mm-hmm.
misconception of it.
It's sad
Well,
because
and
Of it.
if you
Yeah.
walked up to this is the saddest part. If you walked up to a 21-year
They
old
don't know nothing.
young black male and said
Yeah.
the word Emancipation Proclamation, they wouldn't know what it meant.
mm-mm.
They
What that
wouldn't know
mean?
what it
Is
was. Yeah.
somebody constipated?
And that's the craziest thing to be a black
Can't stand
American.
you.
To be a black American, that is one thing that we should be familiar with. Is how we were able to even have the rights and the freedoms that we have. I think that if we spent a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more time educating our youth on what the fuck it was really like, we might not have such the problem that we have right now, trying to gear them away from the stupidity
Yeah.
because they are bred with stupidity. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, parents.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the school's job. It is the school's job to educate your child,
Mm-hmm.
But
but
it's your
it is
job.
not the school's job to educate your child on who he is or who she is.
Absolutely.
It's your
That
job.
is your
Starts
job.
at home.
Mm-hmm.
The same way that your kid is
Yeah.
supposed to know who his grandparents are, his father and his mother, they should know about the people that came before
Mm-hmm.
them that struggled. But I remember those days of
Definitely.
hearing about certain people that I never met before. My grandfather, I never had knowledge of remembering him, but I remember those stories that my grandmother used to tell and say, your grandfather used to get up and he would walk 5 miles so he could get to this place so he can go to work
Yeah.
and how he was discriminated against. And I had an understanding when I went to a job that I was a black man applying for a job. These kids nowadays
Mm-hmm.
don't even have an idea that they black, and that's why they're not getting a job. They have no idea that they're
Nope.
uneducated, and that's why they can't get a job. Because they
Well,
didn't the system is flipped. They didn't switch that shit. It's not about how, a black you listen, I keep telling y'all when you go get a job, 9 times out of 10, nowadays you don't walk into the place until they about to interview your ass. If
Mm-hmm.
your ass ain't filled out
Mm-hmm.
the application properly, and half of the youth cannot even take a fifth grade test, let alone answer questions about a job.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
well, and then you have these parents and these educators, especially our African American educators, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
They're pushing the our African American students to go to HBCU colleges, to HBCUs. Why? Why? They don't even know the purpose and the reasoning of the HBCUs. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. I went to one. I just chose not to go to it because I was not, well, some things had happened and I felt as though I wasn't getting the education that I deserved. I'm paying you all this money. Okay, I'm gonna need you to educate me on some stuff. Not, just primarily focus on Black history. That's well and good. I read, I research, I do all of that on my own. But teach me something that's not,
Yeah,
primarily, Black
yeah. You
based.
want a broad
And we have so
range.
many students who are
Yeah.
just going to HBCUs because it's a Black college. That's it. And I just think it's
Mhm.
pretty sad.
Well, we had, we were the last generation where we had anything that sort of propped up. As much as we can hate on Bill Cosby did give us a different world, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
he opened our eyes up to Black education. And like Hillman
Yeah.
made me
Man,
want
I
to.
was trying to find him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hillman
We
when I
all
was
thought it
Yeah.
was real.
I thought it was a
when I
real
was
school.
graduating from school, I wanted to go to a fucking
Yeah.
Hillman, but you know what? Guess what? There were no real
Yeah.
Hillman. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And this is the issue, like what Nada just said. When you start talking about these Black institutions, well, guess what?
Mhm.
The white institutions aren't even teaching anymore. So
Well,
Yeah.
true.
imagine who's left to teach and
Nobody.
what they're being taught in the process. So they just get a job. And if the curriculum changes, and this is the craziest part, when the curriculum changes,
Mhm.
everything changes. You
Absolutely.
you feel what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Absolutely.
when an
Yeah.
executive order comes down the school pike and says this is how we're doing it, you have no fucking choice. You can
I'm
do it,
gonna tell you, this is how it's
but
supposed to be done. Yeah.
they're telling you exactly. They're telling you that this is how it's supposed to be done. And
Mhm.
in our own communities, if you think about it, black black schools now are ran by Black principals and Black instructors and Black administrators.
Mhm.
But how much pull do they actually have in the administration half of it?
None.
None.
But then and speaking on that, you have to look at the administration beyond that school. You have your school district, so you have
Mhm.
your school board presidents, you have your vice president. So you have all of these people, and
Mhm.
you also have your regional people who have who are in certain regions of your state.
Mhm.
So once it starts there, well, I'm gonna take it a step further. The government has people in charge of the education. So once they set a standard for the states, then it just kind of goes as a step ladder. So whatever they tell us to do, then that's, I mean, we kind of have no choice. So I feel as though
No.
it is up to the parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, you
Mm.
know educate your children on history, whether it's Black history, whether it's Asian history, whether it's Hispanic history. Educate your children on history, period, across the board. My mother is an educator, and my she educated me on not only Black history, but white history, Hispanic. She educated me on everything so I could be a well-rounded person. And
Right.
like I said before, I've done research, and I actually read, and I love to read. I could read all
See,
day long.
this is
That's
the
what I do
difference.
on my job for 8 hours a day. I read for eight
This is
Mhm.
the
hours.
difference. This is the difference between my mother's generation of being Black and before, and this generation of being Black. This generation of being
Yeah.
Black, you just Black. You talk a particular way, you got a slang and My mama, I used to laugh at my mama because back in the day, remember we used to have the voice machines and shit. What we answer machines?
Yeah.
And I used to laugh. I used to laugh when my mother would leave a recording on the answering machine or when she would pick up the phone. Because she would pick up the phone like, hello, like, very proper and shit. And I would be sitting there looking at her like, yo, you just got to saying, nigga, if you don't get your ass in there, get this. But I'm like, hello. And this whole other atmosphere came across because
Professionalism.
listen, my mama knew how to play both sides to the fence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She knew how to come to the hood and be the most ass woman I have ever seen in my life. And then she knew how to go to work and put on a dress
I know what you
and
mean.
lead. In
Get
the
in
My
where you
mama
fit
just sound
in.
white across the board. So she
yeah,
just
my mama
she
led
sound
with
white.
my mama used to talk about, and I used to always talk to my mama like, damn, why you quit that job? She was like, when she was younger, she used to be a buyer for Spiegels. Like, I don't know if y'all remember what Spiegels is. Spiegels.
Yes,
Oh,
Spiegels was
yes.
the
Right.
store.
So my mom used to be the person that would go and
Wow.
determine what the fuck they was gonna have in the store.
Wow.
Now
That's actually my
we look
dream
at
job.
that today and be like, oh, that's you just going. But
It's kind
in
of
that
cool.
day and
Like,
time, to be a black woman that they trusted to say, you go here and you make decisions for this store and you somewhat
right.
run
That
this
was
shit.
high.
That was some shit that
That's
black
saying
women didn't
something. Yeah.
do that much. You know what I'm saying? So
It
it
was
took me a
really
long
dummy.
time to understand what that. Hello, how are you doing? Because
Where they came from?
I didn't understand that shit. Because when my mom would come home, it was clean up that goddamn room. What the fuck? That's what I was used to hearing.
Yeah.
But mama knew how to flip the
That's why I tell
switch.
people, my mom, she different.
I mean,
Y'all meet the different part
but
of her. And
you
then
kind of do it too,
my
Russ.
mom's work
You
for the
know,
city, so
Yeah, I know. But see, I learned. But see, listen, I learned that from my mama.
it's learned
Yeah.
behavior. Absolutely.
Just
You know
But
what
learn.
I'm saying?
I
I
just type
listen.
talk
I'm
white
so
yeah,
all
because I
day,
serious.
learned
every
it
day.
too.
So
I totally
No.
understand.
I don't.
Like I think Nate, I think you saw the shit I did with my job and shit that when they recorded me and shit that time. Did I ever show
Yeah.
y'all this? Hey, look, I didn't even know that my job was gonna do this shit. They came in, they was promoting our business, and they came in like, yo, we're gonna shoot this and record you and blah 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 blah. So I'm in the video, like, yeah, in elevator, such a wonderful place. And I'm going
You were
through the
so
motions.
professional.
People that know me though, they be watching like, gee, what was that? I'm like, at work, doing my work
That's
job.
my word. Because
You
everybody
understand
always
what I'm
say,
saying?
you sound so proper and so white when you answer the phone. Because I was sitting here and I'm a customer service, so it's just a natural thing. And it depends on who's calling when they call, and it's so funny because most of my clients, I have doctors and nurses and stuff that I talk to, but I have patients. So most of my doctors and nurses I talk to, I'm very, except for there's a couple of ones that call and be like, Eda, why you answer the phone like that? I was like, can you let me get through the spiel of business, please? I'm trying to be professional. I ain't trying to act ghetto. These calls are recorded. Please handle yourselves accordingly. And they're like,
You
okay, we're
know?
gonna act good. But they were like, okay, we're gonna act good. And then next thing you know, I can't even get through the first 2 minutes. They was like, okay, girl, that's enough. We got to get down to business. And I'm just like, and most of my family like, you sound so differently when you're at work. I said, I know. I said, because I can get ghetto and countrified with y'all. I said,
See,
but when I'm making that money, I gotta make sure I sit and say,
Listen.
thank you
listen,
for
Gotta be
let me tell y'all
calling.
this
professional.
How
story.
may I help
Ain't being
you?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
professional. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this
Yeah.
story. Like I'm
That's
gonna try to.
big.
I'm gonna try to go
Uh
around
oh.
the story without saying what my job is. But I have to deal with with young adults, and I have to deal with their parents sometimes.
Okay.
So I was in this situation when I was dealing with a young adult, and the young adult was acting a plum fucking fool. And everybody that knew me knows that I'm not gonna sit there and wait till later to have a conversation with somebody in
Oh
your household.
goodness.
I'm gonna have that conversation right then and there.
Uh oh.
So I
Early,
called
yeah.
this parent, and I go through the, hey, how you doing? This is Mr. Rayburn, and I'm just I'm calling, and the first thing she said was, "What the fuck is going on now? This is the third goddamn time that y'all didn't call me today. I mean, call me." I said, "Well," I immediately All that nice shit went out the door. I was like, well, excuse the shit out me. This is the first time I done called you. And if you can get 3 fucking calls
That should tell you
about
something.
your young child,
About
then
your
maybe
heathen.
I'm not the only motherfucker. And once I went in that way, the parent went in. Oh yeah, no, okay.
Now you want to change.
That
And
attitude
that
changed.
showed me,
Absolutely.
listen, that showed me the difference between a black parent and a house nigga. Because when I checked the fuck out the house nigga went directly to house nigga mode. I'm sorry, what you, yeah, and tried to talk to me like they was, like they knew what the fuck was going on. But I sat there and was like, I looked at that motherfucking kid and I said, that's why this kid acts the way he fucking acts.
Yes, Dominique, get your little devil.
I'm like, but I'm
Your
like,
little
that's why this kid
heathen.
acts the way he acts because
Mhm.
that's your natural response to someone calling and with a
Yes.
concern about your child, want
It's a
your child
learned
to do.
behavior.
Boy,
It's a learned
after I learned
behavior.
that, man, please, I
Yeah, so
said that after that day, I said, all right, I know how to deal with this one. I'm not calling her no more. I'm gonna talk to him one on one.
You don't
And
talk
that's
to me with like a professional.
yeah, I don't talk to none of y'all like y'all professionals. That
But
damn it,
what's so
this show
sad
ain't the
about it
professional
is
type.
that
no,
like you said, Russ, it's
no,
like
like
we
he really don't.
He don't like he
no,
never talks
but I
professional to
I
me.
get where
There's that
you coming from, Russ,
peer
because
pressure going
with
on.
dealing
Like
with
I don't
customer
like it.
service, you're nice. You give what you get, and if you give me attitude, I can really quickly change and give you the dirty because I had one lady and I was like, ma'am, I'm trying to help you. You ain't okay. Listen, you got one more time to come out your side of your neck at me at the wrong time, and all my calls are recorded. So I realized I had flipped the script that quick. I said, ma'am, you are not allowed. I said, Jesus, take the wheel. That's all I said was Jesus, take the wheel. I said, but ma'am, let me tell you something. I said, you
Lord
coming at
mercy.
me, I can't help you. We not gonna help one another. I said, I'm trying to help you, but you cussing and yelling at me, it's not gonna get you anywhere. I said, she was like, well, I just, and you crying is not going to get you nowhere either. I said, you messed up. I'm disconnecting the call for profanity and you being
She
nasty.
started
Have a great day and
crying.
thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell y'all, if y'all ever want to get,
Wait,
like
like she tried to
situations,
get you out of crying.
Hmm.
listen, I'm trying to tell y'all something. You know how sometimes you got to call a company, and you
Hmm.
might it might be something wrong with your bill or some shit. And
Yeah.
the first person on the phone
Yeah.
really can't do nothing, then they really sort of start talking a little.
Ask for a
You know,
supervisor.
you normally I call in, and I'm real. Hey, this is Mr. Rayburn. I'm trying to find out what's going on with my bill, and so But once they get to talking to me about my money, I go dead in because I don't just start cussing them out. I cuss them out, but I cuss them out from a standpoint of this is my motherfucking money, and I can pull my money from you motherfuckers today and stick it
Hmm.
to somewhere else. Do y'all know how long
Right.
I've been paying y'all motherfuckers? And when I go there, wait 1 second, Mr. Rayburn, mother. Well, goddamn it, when I was talking to you, like, hey, could we look at this situation? And you want to tell me that there's nothing that you could do for me, and
Hmm.
that's impossible for me because I'm a nigga that in my younger days I worked too much in customer service. And I know that the number one thing
Yes.
with customer service is trying to appease the
Please, the
customer.
customer, because they always say customer
The
service.
customer's
The
always
customer's
right.
always right. That
Customer
is
is
not
always
always
That
right.
is
true.
not
That is not
true.
true.
Always.
That is
Now,
far from the truth.
there have been times I've
It's
called in
not,
and there have
bro.
been
They believe
situations
it
where I can see why y'all charging me
just to
or
get your
whatever.
money.
And I said, okay, you know what? I understand. My fault. I didn't, I forgot about this
Right.
payment or whatever. But when you try to come at me like my money that I've been paying
Pro
your ass,
petty.
listen. This is the thing I be trying to tell them, motherfuckers. When you trying to tell me that the money that I'm paying this company that's paying your ass to sit the fuck down and get and keep your job, Nick. Your only job is to answer the fucking phone and find out what the fuck is wrong with me today.
And what's
This
so
phone
funny?
line wasn't even
Oh,
designed for niggas to
Yeah.
call in and say, you know what, I love this service. This is
yes.
so fucking wonderful. This is designed for me to call in and say that there is an
Yeah.
issue with something.
Yes. Oh
How
my
dare
God.
you talk to me as
I
if
gotta
my
call you with
issue
my
is
problems.
beneath
Don't be
you?
upset.
Mhm.
Baby boy, baby girl, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'll sit there. I'm
And
trying to
and Russ, I got
nine
somebody who
times
can
out of
back
10,
me up on the comment because my coworker just said a mouthful when she said the customers are not always right. She is so true. She know what we deal with. We deal with heathens every day, all day. Can
yeah,
I
but
get an
see,
amen,
listen,
Tamika?
the customer is not
I can
always
believe it.
right. But listen, it's a thing that it's a back and forth thing. You
I
know
can
what I mean?
understand that.
The
I
the the,
understand.
the position that I'm talking, the person that I'm talking about, the telemarketer,
Hmm.
their position is first off to find out what my issue is.
Right.
That's number one. Then two,
Mhm.
if it is really an issue that is
Mhm.
my fault, you have to explain it to me and explain to me why you can't, do whatever. But if you
Mhm.
just telling me that it's like
Mhm.
I've had prime example. I just had a conversation a couple weeks ago with my cable provider, right?
Hmm.
And I ordered a pay-per-view and it did not record and it was fucked up. And I called in and I said, yo, I'm noticing my bill is fucking high. I'm trying to find out what's going on,
Mhm.
throughout the band. And the motherfucker was talking to me like, well, this will really fuck me up because first of all, if you work in customer service, know what the fuck you talking about. He said,
Oh.
well, I see that you have a new modem. Maybe that is the fee for the one. I said, no, motherfucker. I said, when I saw the commercial for the modem, I called into the company and I asked you motherfuckers, is there any charge for this modem? And y'all told me no. So then this motherfucker tried to say, oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, you see now what you should have saw from the very fucking beginning. So I'm getting a little testy with him, and then he's gonna tell me, well, the fee is for something else. And I knew the whole fucking time I was calling in what this fucking dispute was about. But this nigga sat on the phone with me for 5 minutes telling me all kind of other shit. So now my next
Took
repercussion
you
of
all around the
conversation,
bend.
you know what? I'm done talking to you. Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
Booyah. That's the word that they say.
Please.
Supervisor.
That's
I
it.
learned
I'm
that.
done
That
with
was the
you.
best thing I learned in my history. My mama said, "Fuck that. If a nigga ain't talking to you right, go over their head. Let me speak to your supervisor."
Mhm.
And that supervisor got on that
Mhm.
fucking phone and recognized what the problem was. So I said, "Well, they tell me at the end of these phone calls that I'm supposed to leave
A review?
a rating for how
Mhm.
this works.
Mhm. Mhm.
I need to know what you can do for me right now so that I can leave you a good rating." Oh, wait
Mhm.
1 second. Um, we will knock $30 off of your bill for this, and don't worry, whatever what you had ordered and
Mhm.
it did not go through. We're sorry. And okay,
Mhm.
thank you. Now I wasn't gonna even leave a fucking rating in the first
I'm
fucking
so
place, but I
hungry.
just had to drop that on your ass so that you know who you dealing with. And I be
Mhm.
telling them every time I call in, like,
Mhm.
yo, put in and put it in the report, put it in the notes that I'm not one of these happy go customers about my money. Put it in the notes right now. So the next
Yeah.
nigga, if I got to call back again, it
No.
has to be some note. And I tell them,
No.
when they tell you, well, we record all telephone conversations. I
Well, go
have
back
no
and
problem
listen
sitting
to
there
it.
and saying, listen, I know y'all recorded this conversation, so I can sit here and wait for y'all to go listen to the conversation and come back to me and let me know exactly what y'all said to me.
Uh,
You got to know how to fight fire with fire.
oh yes, because I can't wait for them to say, "Well, can I speak to your supervisor, please, ho?" I love it. But the funny part about it
No.
is, our supervisors is like, "Well, can you diffuse it?" I done been through enough. They want a supervisor. Well, can you? Well, what's the real? I said, look, when they ask for a supervisor, I'm gonna pay, even though I am, in to a certain extent, one of the lead people to do the next one. When we on the call on the weekends, they have to send them to me. But I'm like, but during the day, I be ready to send you to a supervisor, but our supervisor's like, "Well, can you diffuse it?" I'm like, "Can I get a supervisor? Who can I transfer it to?" They don't want to talk to him, and I'm like, the same thing that I'm finna tell you, that I'm telling you, the supervisor gonna say the same exact thing, but they don't want to listen. And I
Mhm.
love it to say, "Please hold. I'm transferring you to my supervisor. One of my leads. Please hold." And when I transfer, I'm sitting on the other side just laughing because I can still hear it because
Yeah,
I'm
well, I'm
in
still
the
telling you,
call.
if I call in on your ass, I'm getting a $30
Mhm.
bonus at the end of that fucking conversation.
Oh no! Oh, I don't.
I'm
Well,
just saying, I'm
well,
just saying, you might still have your
well.
job and everything, but I'm getting off the fucking
Well,
phone with a
well,
bonus.
Russ, well, what I do,
Hey, so
you
let
don't
me
get
sit down to pick
no.
the next clip because we got to move on. We got to move on. All right,
I
we got
want not the baby. I'm already gonna tell you, I want not the baby.
you want not the baby.
Not the
Okay,
baby. I was gonna either do McDonald's or not the
it's too
baby.
late. You already picked
I
not
know
the
that's what I
Baby.
baby.
said. But I want not the baby. Give me not the
All
baby.
right, y'all. Y'all know what we
Not
do
the
on this show.
baby.
Y'all just tuned in. Thanks everybody for y'all comments. Keep on commenting. Keep on
Hey.
talking to us. This next clip is called "Not the Baby."
Not the baby.
Post shit, right? Your daddy wanna post shit, right? He wanna fucking post shit and I answer the goddamn phone. I hate your ass. Out of my house. You just posted I'm on Instagram doing something, but you over here. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. You just posted I'm on Instagram doing shit, but you at my house. Get out of my house. Bye. Get out of my house. You're posting I'm doing shit on Instagram, but you're over here not doing shit. If I'm doing something to your
Okay, so y'all sitting there wondering like what's going on in this video. We have a trifling bitch that had a son with a man. Got mad at the baby daddy.
What did I just watch?
And the baby was laying down, minding its own fucking business, doing what babies fucking do. Cry, make noise. Like I be talking about my puppy. I be whooping his ass because he doing what puppies do. But this little nigga was just sitting there crying, doing what the fuck he does as a human being child. And this bitch got mad at the baby daddy and start smacking the fucking child. Now, I will say this about that young man. That young man is much better than me because if I would have walked in the house, I'd have stomped that bitch out. Now, I know y'all be like, you talking about a woman. I'd have been like, well,
I would have been with you. I'm sorry.
That was my child that could not defend himself. And who the fuck else is here to whoop her fucking ass for beating on my motherfucking child? Her ass would have gotten the business from a very light-skinned nigga. I would have walked in the place, and the very first thing I would have done was taken off my glasses and put them in my pocket, and I'd have lit that bitch up for hitting my motherfucking son in the fucking face like that multiple times because you mad because I'm not fucking with you.
Now,
Come on, talk to me, E.
Now I hate that I even picked that, but I wanted to go. You probably see my facial expression the whole time when she first lit that. Oh Jesus, I was ready to go through the screen and choke her out. That child didn't ask for anything, and you want to hit him. I don't know if it was a girl or boy. It looked like a little girl, I thought. But you want to hit the baby because of the daddy, because you mad because the daddy posted something or because the daddy did something. You taking your frustrations and anger out on the child. And that's how children get hurt or get killed or die because you're angry with the other parent and you take it out on that child and they can't handle that. And I'm sorry.
Big dog, talk to me, dog.
I don't know what you say, man. I can't believe I just watched that shit. I'm truly understanding that the generations are different. Like, because I'm lost. Wow.
She
I got kids.
I
got kids, and I got
that baby could only been 6 months old. That baby, look, that was a baby. That baby hadn't even touched a full year. That baby had to be under 6 months old. And what got me was the baby was laying down, right? And she came down on the baby and smacked him like 3 times right dead in the fucking face. Man. Listen, I say this all the time. I'm not no nigga that goes around here talking about pushing violence and fucking niggas up. But it would have took every person that I know, including the will of God, for me not to have walked up in that fucking house and fucked her up. I would have fucked her up. I mean, like on everything I love. I'd have fucked her up. And especially the older I got, I'd have fucked up probably even more. You know what I mean? Because like, man, even like I'm sort of thinking like they both look young as hell. Like Shorty probably didn't even have no place to stay, but I'd have picked that baby up and walked up out that motherfucker with my kid.
Man,
I mean, like she'd have called it.
Oh my god.
She would have tried to stop me first for.
Stop moving. Oh my god. Like, please forgive me. Oh my god. Ooh. Forgive me for my.
I can't listen. I can't listen. Listen, when you can't even say please forgive me when somebody is sitting there thinking it's okay to fucking put their hands on a fucking kid, and it's not okay for them to get their hands get put on by another fucking adult. No, you ain't gotta say no excuse me. No, fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. You got every fuck.
No,
Listen,
it's just I really went
Say-
and I want the
say that
Lord to
you
forgive me for the thoughts, because I'm telling you, oh my Lord,
no, because listen, ain't no way in the world that God could see that and not
yeah.
instantly be upset and wanna, you know what I mean? Like if God was the
Bring
type
some
of
type
God
of
where
karma
if
down.
we
Yeah.
fucked up, he killed us instantly, that bitch would be up out of here. Come on, Nate, talk to me.
Y'all know I really don't condone violence at all. I try to be as peaceful as possible. But while she's in jail, and I'm not going to say, Lord, please forgive me, because I mean every last single word that I'm about to say. Somebody needs to take their fist, and I hope it's a big old hand, and just reach up in her vaginal cavity
I'm just
and
rip all that
just
shit out.
yank her uterus clean out. No medication, no nothing. Just yank it out. I've had my uterus taken out due to some surgeries, but just go up her vaginal canal and just yank it clean out. Then they
And
need
let
to
me
just step. They just need to step all over it.
and let me say this.
While everything is still hooked, all the veins and your everything, your fallopian tubes, all of that's attached. That is attached down there.
Let me say this. Because let me be honest, because it might be some. I say this every
Yeah, she
time we
need to be
watch this show. We
sterilized
watch crazy shit.
immediately.
Everything that we watch that we see this crazy. I always say this, but it might be somebody out there watching this show right now that is doing this type of shit. So hold on. Let me say this.
What?
Listen. No, you have to know. Listen what I'm saying. On every level, just because people are watching, we don't know what the fuck they do in their house. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that little chick right there, she watches podcasts and jump on shit and do all kind of shit because that's what we in. This is the day. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this: if it's somebody out there that's experiencing something like that, or if you are the other parent and you're dealing with somebody that's being abusive to your child, listen. Let me tell you something. It is okay to admit that you are not prepared to be a parent. It is okay to call and say, listen, I need somebody to come pick up my child because I'm not prepared mentally to do this. There is nothing, listen, now, I think it's something wrong with people that just don't care about shit and don't fuck around and take care of their kids and just, fuck over them and just give them away. But I got a different disposition of people that may have mental challenges or financially they can't support these children and you know what I mean, and they want to try to create a better life for that child, or you just may not be able to handle the pressures of it, right? If you cannot handle those pressures, it is okay to pick up the phone and call somebody and relinquish yourself of the duties of being a parent. Because at the end of the day, when you fuck up a kid like that, you end up fucking that kid up later on in life. And then that kid grows up thinking that it's okay, and then they have kids and they end up fucking their kids up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even in my own family, there have been discussions about the level of whippings that my uncles and aunties took. There had to be a discussion about that. You feel what I'm saying? There had to be some accountability for certain things that took place. And the kids had to know about it so that we learned that, it's not okay just to get upset with your child and fuck them up. Or if you are disciplining your child, it's not okay to overdo it. I'm a firm believer of whooping your child's ass if your child is doing something wrong. But I do not believe in
Same.
abuse any fucking body on any level. I don't. Either what's on your mind? Because you look like you got some shit on your face. Come on, talk to me. When you paused and shit and ran away from the camera, when got your tissue and shit, talk to me.
I'm sorry. That's a touchy subject for me. From having to
Take
deal
it.
with children have to
Uh-huh.
take out of homes because they go through that. And the key thing that we used to always say, if you're ever angry with your child, do not beat your child in anger because you can hurt your child, let alone kill your child because you don't know your strength. And like Russ said, if you having an issue, get some help. Call somebody. Say, I need some help. Don't take your anger out on your child because they didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be who they are. And they are the most precious gifts that you could ever be given. And you have some people who can't have kids that would love to help raise a child or to have kids. Find somebody who wants a child that you know that's going to take care of them and love them properly. But don't abuse a child because you're angry with the other person.
Because listen, even my own mother at a certain point, when she got divorced from my father and things got rough, when she went from working at Spiegel's and having a house in Country Club Hills back in like 79, 80, when black folks wasn't really out there, and when life changed for her and she couldn't take care of me, well, guess what? I got shipped down south to my auntie's fucking house.
Right.
Because my mother felt that she could not take care of me during that period of time. Did she come back and get me? Yes, she did. Did I experience, things as a kid and go through difficulties as a kid? Yes, I did. But I cannot knock her for her not knowing where the fuck she was gonna stay at night and having a kid on top of that. She wanted to at least say, listen, I want to send him and we'll at least know he gonna go to fucking bed and go to school next fucking day. And
You
at
have
least,
shelter, something.
you feel what I mean?
You're not going to worry about where our next meal.
Even if he got to readjust and meet new people and get used to it from being up in Chicago to going down to Memphis and having to readjust his life and all that shit, it's better than me to have him fucked up in a situation because I can't manage right now. You feel what I'm saying? And it used to be a time when I was younger, I used to resent my mother for sending me off to I used to be mad at that shit because I used to feel like, my mama didn't fucking care and all that shit. But when I became a fucking parent,
you understood
and found out about shit that was out of my control at the moment, and you feel what I'm saying? And dealing with dealing with a baby mama, a resentful baby mama, somebody that was just trying to fuck me up. Well, guess what? I had a whole different outlook on my mama and my dad. I got a different outlook on my daddy at this particular point in my life than I had about him when he was younger. Because when I was young, I looked at him as my dad. I looked at him as supposed to, you're supposed to be in the house. Y'all didn't do. Well, guess what? These niggas had other things going on that they had to get themselves together so that they could raise a kid that at least, came out halfway okay.
Right.
All right, now we're talking about these kids and we're talking about raising these kids, right? And it's very funny that this is the next clip because watch this. If you don't raise your kids, this right here will be your kids.
We not even gonna play like that for no grade. Y'all see them killers in here? Hey, stop playing with my shorties. Hey, look, I know how y'all coming, shorty. What's that word, man? It's about 100 glickers in this bitch.
That'll end up being your kid if you just raise
That
them
was in
fucked
school.
up. bro, they was in the gym. I don't know if they was at a local gym in the hood or if they was at school, but damn near every last one of them had a fucking not no little bitty ass pistol.
Don't want no pistol. You had Glocks. You had
They
RK, AKs,
had guns stacked inside of them that were damn near
AKs.
bigger than they were.
Right.
And we talk about these kids. We talk about being fucked up and shit and how bad they is, but they be bad from. It's a reason why they fucking lost. It's a reason why we calling them a lost generation because these niggas are actually lost. They lost, and they are losing.
They don't have no guidance, no leaders, or no guidance.
Man, listen,
no structure, no foundation. What they always say, we got to build on a solid foundation. They have no solid foundation. That is,
Big dog.
All these videos fucking me up.
What you think about that, big dog? You sat there and saw some little bitty niggas that you would probably walk outside and be like, man, sit your little ass down. And these niggas will blow your shit back.
Tripping me out. It's making me think what life they really living that you gotta walk around with something like that. Like I remember being back in school, run with a little box cutter or something small. I even brought it to school. I was the type to, stash in case I get, problem or something. I was always short, so I felt like the world was gonna rain down on me anyway. So I'm like, I gotta even the odds, but I never thought, let me carry something real with me. Like
we ain't never thought no gun.
I've heard of the situations being happened, but I've never thought to that extent. That's scary. Like, and
that was at least
around with it.
Wait a minute. Check it out, Joe. Look, listen. It started off with my man opening a bag that had like 3 or 4 blickies in it already.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then every nigga, and that's why I believe it was like a community park or something. Because like it was after, like the way the niggas was in there and it was coming in there like it was late. I'm thinking like that was like like a community park. But if you think about it, if whether it be a school or it be a community park, right?
It don't matter.
Listen, what I'm saying. Whether it be a school or a community park, that's a place where other children are supposed to congregate to be kids and have fun, right?
And safety. That's for safety wise. And then you look at it.
Is
they not even safe with
100 shot clips.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and listen, they are at the age that they'll fucking up that thing and be the shot some shit and fuck their whole life up and be sitting up in juvie. And then when they get to juvie, they're gonna become worse. They're gonna have to become a different type of beast in juvie.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you one movie that scared me when I was a kid.
That's the formula right there.
Which one?
Y'all ever was Bad Boys? Not the one with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
The old one.
The old one about the Oddie home.
Yeah.
That's a word we don't even use no more. The Oddie home. My mama scared the shit out me because I didn't even think I was wilding like that, but my mama must have felt I was wilding like that. So she sat there and made me watch the fucking movie, right? And then she took me. It was a place called Glenwood Home for Boys.
Oh,
and it's actually Oddie home. And my mama rolled me past that motherfucker. And I was just sitting in the car like, I don't know what the fuck I got to do to be a better motherfucker. That's the first time I ever said that to myself in life. I don't know what I got to do to be a better person, but I'm going to be a better person because I'm not going up in that motherfucker.
No.
When I saw Bad Boys, and what really got me with Bad Boys was when that nigga went and got them pops and put it inside that fucking that fucking pillowcase and went and started fucking them niggas up. And then the nigga got his face blew up in that motherfucker. And they was talking about, that was the first time I had saw some shit where they was talking about some homosexual shit. And I was like, this shit real? Like, oh, man. Yeah. My mama told me about that. I think I was about 13. Fresh in high school. She said, I'm gonna kill all this shit. she cared that fucking much to say I'm gonna at least try to scare the fuck out you. Man, what's that Elise said right there?
How did they get hands on them? How did they get their hands on them? Yeah, that's what she was saying. Elise said, how did they
I
get
don't
their
even
hands
matter.
on them? And she said they were at school. Thea, I'm going back down for a minute. Thea said, first, before they protect yourself. Um, so LaShonda came on and said, I don't even understand why you'd want to hurt someone that's a part of you. This is why you have to be careful with whom you choose to have children by. She was heartless. Dominic says her beatdown would have been well deserved. Thea said, wow, I'm ready to pop up on old girl. These women be having babies by men, not for the love of wanting to be a mom, but to be pregnant or keep the man. It's sickening. I done jumped up and grabbed my bag. I don't play about the kids at all.
Man,
Then Dominique said, I hope she got that.
Yeah, my wife
I hope she
play with
get that
kids.
warm prison regularly. That prison welcome regularly.
well, it's getting pretty interesting in here tonight.
No, I'm done. I'm done with you.
All right, well, this next one.
Yeah.
Where's the dog? I mean, I haven't said much, but where's the dog?
Give me
I feel like
Chilling,
we
he's
need
in
a
the
Rocky moment.
bathroom. You have to
I need
understand.
his name is not Rocky, it's Lion.
That little
We,
nigga, he be having to be look during the show that I've learned that nigga got to be in the bathroom because this nigga will fuck around. I've been arguing with this nigga all week. I've been holding him up like, why are you doing this shit? Like, why?
What'd he do now?
Look, this nigga,
just let
listen,
us see him
listen.
for just a
I'm gonna
second,
tell you
please.
something. I'm gonna tell you something.
I need
I've
something.
learned that the dog has learned my fucking house. He knows what shit is in the house, right? But this
Yeah.
nigga,
His
he wants
house
to take.
now.
He is still marking. I'm telling you, I know what it is. He's doing what they call marking territory.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he's walking through this motherfucker, skeeting little piss marks here and there, and he's fucking shitting in little places. And then when I run at his ass, he runs right into the room where he's supposed to fucking do all this shit in the first. The only time I really don't get mad at him is when I got the gate up and I'm trying to stop him from, being all throughout the house. But this little motherfucker, look, I can't go to fucking bed at night without this nigga coming over to the bed,
Oh.
grabbing onto the fucking side of the fucking sheet and pulling
Trying to
back.
get up.
Don't get mad,
Trying to,
Papa.
trying to get up there. Trying to
I'm like,
get up
look,
there.
you little motherfucker. Then I'll be like, sit your little ass down. Because he loves for me to holler at his ass. Sit your little ass down. He'll sit down. Then he'll be like, fuck this bed you done bought me, nigga. I'm gonna go down here and sleep at the foot of your bed, nigga. And if I leave his ass all night, this nigga, this is the killer part. He goes to where the bathroom is, right?
Uh-oh.
He got the fucking pads and shit. He'll piss on the pad when he wants to. But then when he shits, he'll shit right at the door.
He don't pee and poop at the same day. It's for some reason mine
But
don't do
then this stupid
he don't do it.
motherfucker will
that's
piss
dogs.
where his food is at. This nigga is crazy as dog shit. When I
Just
say this
like the
nigga's
owner.
this nigga gets
It just
this
might
nigga.
be.
Stop
I
me.
think this nigga be listen.
Oh, you heard that?
I know he listen. I
That's
know
your baby though.
he's not listen. He ain't tall enough to get in my stash yet, but I believe this nigga is sniffing
That
around. This
nigga go get some weeds pretty soon.
Right?
Be like, roo, roo,
Right.
listen.
roo,
I
roo.
have listen. Everybody that knows me knows.
He done ran through a couple clouds. He was like, oh.
Listen, bro. Listen. Everybody that has been in my house knows that I don't fucking just vacuum the floor. I steam clean the floor. Right.
Right.
You come over
In
here and
the
do it.
past,
Please. Thank
in
you.
the past, in the past 2 weeks, I've
You probably
steamed.
done it every day. Twice
I've
a day.
done it. I've done it multiple times a day because this
Yeah.
nigga will wait until I
You
fucking
Mm.
clean the floor and then walk up and be like, take that little piss right there, nigga. And then he'll see me. And then he just
Right?
he'll take off running. He'll take a look. Listen, the little motherfucker is so fast. I'd be like, nigga, how the fuck is you so fast and your feet is only this tall? This nigga, I swear to God, I can't move through this bitch. This nigga, And when his ass take a piss and shit, that nigga be to see him run into the bathroom. It's the funniest shit in the world because it's just like watching a little fur ball just
And it's funny
That's
because
why I
mine
think
over
you
here,
should
mine's
just let
snowing
us
over
see
here
him
now.
to kind of lighten the mood,
Just
just
take
a
off.
little bit. Just
I'll
give
let
us that.
y'all see his little shitty ass before the end of the show because
Man.
if I go get him, that means I gotta hold him for a fucking few minutes because I can't put his ass down because
You
listen,
know it.
like this room I'm in right now,
He gonna
Oh, he's
he's
over
only
here.
been in this
disappear.
room and I've held him on camera. I'm so scared for this nigga to come in this room with all this equipment at and these
He gonna
wires and
piss
shit.
on it.
No, fuck pissing on
And
it.
chew on
This,
it.
this
Oh
nigga
yeah.
started chewing on some wires.
New
I
mark.
swear to God,
Yeah, this mine too.
man. Oh Lord.
Yeah, mine over here snoring behind me.
All right, well, check out this next clip, y'all.
When you find your man cheating on you with your best friend.
What the hell?
She found out her man
What?
was rocking. Yeah, she found out her man was fucking her friend. So this was the reaction.
When you find your man cheating on you with your best friend.
I didn't even show. Hold on one second. Wait. I'm gonna bring that back.
She was excited.
I gotta see this bitch. I mean, this motherfucker lost.
Yeah,
she
like,
lost.
that was excitement.
I don't think she lost her cool. I think she
Hold
was
on.
excited.
Hold on, here you go.
When you find your man cheating on you with your best friend.
She do like she won $1 million.
That nigga look like
Yeah.
that nigga look like Ed McMahon popped up at our crib and told us she won the hostess sweepstakes.
Yeah, Publishers Clearinghouse.
I remember Ed McMahon.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yeah, he just popped up at your crib like,
hey, this is yours.
That's cute. Okay.
Let me show y'all.
The
Did
big
I show
check.
y'all? Did I show y'all?
No.
I've been meaning to do this.
You been doing some sipping painting?
No, I ain't.
Uh-oh.
You punk ass nigga. My little niece.
That's cute.
My little cousin. Let me go ahead and get this shit on up. Because I told her I was gonna do this. We went out for fucking Easter, right? So everybody's sitting around eating and shit. And she came out. And when I tell you this little nigga came out with paintings and hustled the whole house.
Dang.
Right?
She said,
that's what I'm talking about. And it's beautiful.
She said,
too.
She said, hey y'all, I've got paintings for $5.
Oh.
So she
Russ, how
paid
many you
this-
end up with?
I got me $10 for look. I like this one.
Oh, now I like that one.
Ooh,
That
now,
one.
if she
Ooh,
could
that's
make me a
nice.
bigger one to put on my wall.
I was like, she
I
did
paid for that one.
I
You
would
did that.
definitely. I need like maybe a 17 by 15 to
Nah,
go
that was dope.
inch. To
You
go
need 3 of the bigger ones. You need
Yeah.
4 of the big ones.
And
4 of the
then
big
let me
ones.
tell you,
right,
let me
right
tell you
there.
how.
Y'all see
let
that
me
big
tell you,
inch? Right there.
I'm trying to figure out if she's super original or if she just didn't know what to do. Because you know when you tell an artist to sign a fucking piece, they supposed to sign at the bottom, right?
Right.
My nigga signed right up here at the top.
That's
Well,
cute.
just turn
I
it.
ain't mad
Just
at
turn
it.
it.
Gangsta. Yeah, different.
It's gonna be
There
upside
you
down.
go.
No,
It's
I won't
upside down.
She different.
explain this shit. She's gonna be like, this is, and I can't have it upside down. She's gonna be like, why do you have Cletus upside down? Like that is Cletus. Like so, she's gonna be
I
telling
like
me who the
that.
fuck it
That is
is.
beautiful.
I do that would go perfect on my wall
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
dope.
Yes.
Different.
Y'all see that?
This was dope.
That's
So
Yeah.
beautiful. Like,
so this is what
Nay,
I'm.
that
if
show
you
us
want to bet
$5.
you're gonna be a great artist.
So this is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
need like
thinking.
4 of them.
This is what I'm thinking about doing for her. Cause listen, she's so fucking cold. I told my cousin, I said, nigga, I don't carry cash on me, nigga. Where you want me to send
Cash
the
App.
cash app to, right? So they was like, send it to our cash app. Why she say, wait a minute, give me the phone. And pulled up some shit
Yeah.
and said, this my account. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, one of these days, I'm gonna try to get a hold of my cousin and my little baby cousin. And I told her because she's working on a piece for me right now.
Okay.
And I told her to when she gets this shit, I said I'm gonna get her to do a couple pieces, and we're gonna come on this show. And I'm expecting you motherfuckers to spend $5 and get y'all a piece of artwork from my goddamn cousin. If y'all don't,
Do it.
You
I'm
ain't
gonna
gotta
talk,
threaten us.
I'm
Matter
telling
We
of
y'all,
like to
fact,
support the babies.
listen.
I'm gonna talk
I'm
so
finna
much.
measure
Shit,
my
bro,
wall
shit be
tonight,
crazy.
okay?
Ain't
I'm
And
about
gotta
to
look,
do
measure
this
all
my
that.
wall
Like,
tonight,
Let's
okay?
look, this was the piece that made me mad, right? Because at first I came out and I'm joking and shit, like like oh the baby got paintings, and then the ones that I really, really fucking wanted to get, because she had some really cold ones.
She won't sell it.
Man, look, it was the
She sold them to somebody
it was the
else.
grandmamas and shit that was buying them. Like, wait a minute, baby, gonna get my pocketbook. I'm gonna get this one. And I'm gonna get this one. I couldn't argue with the grandmama. I couldn't say.
I could.
I
couldn't.
could. Look,
No,
cuz
no,
I pay you 20 for it.
no. I'm trying to talk about these with some old school grandmamas. You know,
turn
the
into an
mamas that don't
auction.
say shit all damn day. They might giggle a little bit. When
But they
them,
cuss you out.
them the cut. No, them the cut you types. Them
Oh,
a
yeah,
cut
sound like
you.
my
Oh no,
aunt
then
then.
that's
That
why
sound
I
like my
ain't
aunt.
do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so
This
I
the ones
just
that
said,
shoot you.
Yeah, just let it
I
rock.
said,
I
just give me
understand.
that one and that one. And then then one
You
nigga
were
was
looking
like,
at the other ones.
one nigga was like, what am I supposed to do with this? This girl was just like, just buy the piece. He's like, I got it. She sold she made $70.
All right, little hustle.
Right?
Selling
Do
$5.
that.
Listen, selling
Clean up.
$5 pieces of work on fucking Easter. And listen, the daddy and them never even fucking knew that she was gonna even come out there and pull that shit. Like they was like, what the fuck?
She a businesswoman, Russ.
how you
We got to put a business plan. She a
raising
businesswoman. She an
hustlers.
entrepreneur. That's an
Listen,
Black owned
entrepreneur.
You raising
businesses.
hustlers,
and y'all
man.
know I'm ignorant. This is
Yeah.
why I missed out on the sales. Because y'all know I'm ignorant. When she first came out busting out with them bitches, I started cracking jokes. I said, look at this little nigga out here hustling. All this motherfucker out here. Next thing I know, I said, wait a minute, goddamn, let me
Now you
Let me
mad.
pay attention because I
Got
done
your
missed
ass
the
for
good one.
$10.
Yes,
no, because
but
you know
he
you
missed the
start,
good
Now
ones.
you
no, you
mad.
start feeling bad and
Look
shit.
at the
Look,
ones
you
you
start
wanted.
feeling bad when everybody start gathering around and you start seeing niggas buying shit. You be like, wait a minute, let me get some too.
Let me
So then
get in on this.
I started really looking at the shit, and I was like, wait a minute, this girl's gonna be something. I said, if she keeps this up, because she can't be no older than fucking 10. I mean, she's a little bitty old thing. Yeah,
I'm measuring my wall tonight, and I'm gonna give you
She
my
gonna go
measurements,
far.
okay?
Like, she know what she doing.
Elise said she sold out.
she walked out that motherfucker and said, hey y'all, what's going on? Hey,
She said, I'm done.
and I got this one. And
Let's do business.
this one too. And I kept fucking with her. Now explain this piece to me, because you know you got to be able to explain your pieces of art when you come. She's like, well,
Right?
I don't really know. This was just like this one right here. She's like, this just
Those look like cherry blossoms.
It does. With an eclipse.
She said it started off from me trying.
Thought it was like an
the
Easter
sun.
theme.
She said I started off drawing the sun, and then I said, nope, I want to put some flowers.
Cherry blossoms.
She said I need to put some
Those
flowers
look like
down
cherry
here.
blossoms.
And then she
So
said, and
cute.
then I just
That's
started
what they look like.
painting blue. So I said, I forgot what I called it. I forgot the red flower or some shit. I said
Red sun, probably.
the red sunflower. That's what I called it. So I just said,
Russ,
fuck it,
that
I'm
is not a
gonna start
sunflower.
pieces and selling these motherfuckers, nigga. You know, shit. All right, now y'all.
Not.
Y'all done asked to see the dog. Y'all done seen my babies.
Well,
the
you
bear.
brought us up to your niece, so you kind your little cousin. You done uplifted us because I was tired of you.
Well, I'm about to make you mad than me all over the fuck again. So,
Here we go.
I'm tired.
all right. You got to be aware of
My brain.
I done roasted a lot of women with these surgeries and these implants and fucking up the body where it don't even look like a real body no more. I saw this here piece and I said, oh shit. I said, this what we out here doing now? This yeah.
Dr. Zimmerman, the TikTok on TikTok, dropping a little history on the happiness procedure. You know, this all started over a decade ago.
Now stop. I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up when that nigga said it's the dick doc from TikTok. I said this is a clip to watch. Let's go.
Dr. Ed Zimmerman, TikTok on TikTok, dropping a little history on the happiness procedure. This all started over a decade ago when we started shifting fat, your own fat, to the shaft of the pickle. It can last 3, 4, maybe even 7 years. And for some guys, there's an unlimited supply. So you can make things pretty girthy. And the price can be right, because if you're doing some liposuction anyway, why not have a bigger pickle to go with it? So that's how it all started here at Aesthetic Revolution Las Vegas, getting girthy pickles from your own fat.
Is this the pickle one?
Yeah, that's the pickle one.
I should have picked that one. Dang, I should have went with that one.
Okay, Big Vance.
Why you gotta come to me first?
Because you got a pickle, we don't.
I'm
Yeah,
still
You
trying
want
to unpack this because
yeah, like look, I'm looking at it like this way. Both of us we look like we some skinny niggas, right? So if they pull fat from us anywhere, we might die from that procedure just from them pulling fat.
I'm about to say because
yeah.
Really?
So nigga, would you pull fat from your body to enlarge the girth? Because listen, they ain't say the size of it, just the girth. You just gonna make it fat.
I personally have never gotten any complaints, so I wouldn't even think to consider it. Like I don't like girth though. Like that's what we talk about. Like that's what's like.
I be
She like,
wondering
nah,
who
'cause I ain't talking to him unless he got girth. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Like why would you want to do this? Like
this is the question that I've never understood, that I've always had about surgeries, right? Because with surgeries, check this out. With any type of surgeries, there's always the factor of we've never done this before. You feel what I'm saying? So when they start, who was the first nigga that sat down and said, I'm gonna let you go ahead and cut on my dick and operate on my dick just to see what happens? Hopefully it turns out okay. Because listen, this is what I'm saying. Listen, okay, because I've never, I'm pretty sure this has happened to people. You know how we talk about women having bad boob jobs all the time, and it doesn't come out right? Can you imagine a bad dick job? Like, can you imagine?
It does happen. They do have what we call penile implants, Russ.
girthy on
I don't have one. I just got
No,
the penis.
listen.
I
I didn't say you. I didn't say you, darling. They do have penile implants for men that suffer from erectile dysfunction. That they do go in and they just inflate. You just put a little thing in it, you pump it up, and then you let the air out. You pump it up, and some of them do malfunction. They do have those. They do because I know because my mama worked at the hospital, and to see some of the surgeries, they're kind of cool though. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool because it gives some men. No, let me explain. It gives some men that confidence back, that they couldn't do nothing and they couldn't get up. So this kind of helps them get their confidence back up.
No.
So,
You said watching the surgery is kind of cool. Like, nigga,
it is.
Let me tell you.
Because you be like, how do they do that?
Stop. I'm the type of person. You know how you watch TV and shit?
Stupid.
Listen. You know how you watch TV and shit?
I ain't get that.
You know how motherfucker get they arm broke or some shit, and you be like, oh shit, that's me. Like when I watch some shit and nigga be like, God damn, he got I be like, oh, I felt that shit in my leg. He just fucked that nigga up. Nigga, I could not sit there and say I want to sit there and watch nobody operate on my penis. Like I couldn't. Now listen, if I was in a death-defying accident and they said we got to save the penis this way, go ahead and work it out. But if just to wake up and say I want to go down to the doctor today, tell this motherfucker cut on my dick and fix me up.
They only do it if it's not working, Vance. That's what I was saying. It's not if it's working properly.
No.
It's not working properly.
No, this video bring your watch working down, and we gonna
niggas
that
yeah, he said it, but it gives him a few little more. He said it gives him a few.
He always changes the subject.
I respect it, but
did he not? Nay, did it not say it gives them a few more inches?
Well,
No, we were talking about
let me
girth.
just
We were talking about
let me
girth.
just
It
let
just
me
fattens
just
you up, so it's not
Go ahead,
making it
Nay.
That's
long.
what he
Whatever.
said.
let me just
What you
go
got to say,
ahead and
Nay?
say this. I've had some plastic surgery done. People would never know what I had done because I choose not to say. Um, but what they do is it's called fat transfer. They do liposuction on the fattest part of your body, so that could be your inner thighs, it could
Thigh,
be your back fat, it could be
stomach.
your arm. They lipo all
Mm.
the fat out, and what they do is they take a needle and insert the fat inside of the shaft of your penis. And what they do, they keep inserting that fat. So it's your fat that they're using. So they're not surgically cutting on you. They're
Right.
just taking a needle and inserting the fat from wherever they took the
Empty
fat
needles.
from and inserting it into your penis and making it thicker.
Is
Sit
anybody
down.
watching the screen right now? Do you see what I'm doing
Bruh,
right
sit
now?
down. Don't nobody want to
Down.
see
I
You don't
am
want
you.
to see that.
covering my
I'm
penis.
over every time needle and insert,
Yeah,
it
you
bothers my soul. Like I
yeah.
can't.
But you're
Like
Yeah.
it's
numb, so
just,
you don't
But you're
feel it.
numb. You're not
It
going to be
don't.
able to
You
feel
don't
it, and you're
feel
not
it.
going to be awake.
Listen, I feel that
Yeah.
shit
I'm
right
getting numb
now, and
already.
it
I don't
ain't
know.
been happening to me. The second that you said that, my stomach curled the fuck up and everything. Just,
All right,
I mean,
Mika, I
I've
hear
had
you.
Botox done
They
without numbing, and I mean,
really.
I have a high tolerance for pain anyway.
but your
So,
Botox was not a
I ain't
penis
built for
surgery.
this.
Some men
man,
get
listen,
Botox in their
I've
penis
had a breast
too.
reduction done.
That
So
still ain't penis. That still ain't
let's
penis.
talk
Oh
about now. That's
no.
hurt.
Right.
Okay,
That's
that's
worse.
hurt.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have to
That's
because it
now
hurts.
that's
You have
hurt.
they have
Percent.
to
Okay.
because you have issues with your back, different things like that.
Yeah.
So hush and
Yeah.
sit down.
I just feel like I
So
just.
I mean, that's
Understandable,
nothing.
but damn.
Okay.
They, you know they
You
big
know,
babies.
obligations.
That nay, we
I mean,
women we can
they
take a
took
little
off
more
a whole
pain.
You don't mess with God's
both
creations.
nipples. I mean,
Respect
come
those
on now.
decisions.
Let's come on, y'all.
You know,
Right.
y'all got me on
I'm
this
upset.
motherfucker want to sing an old black Negro spiritual and
What
shit.
song you want to sing, Russell?
Yeah, we
Go
shall
ahead, sing it,
overcome.
Russ.
Mm-mm.
We shall.
Well, I
We
Okay.
did
shall.
overcome. I
I'll
look
show.
good. I
No,
look
I'm talking
fabulous.
about
I did
niggas. No,
overcome.
we shall overcome because we should just come with the dick
Man,
we
come
got.
on. No, thank
I'm
you.
not.
But I
I don't.
mean,
I
No, you know
need
what? No,
girth. Like
listen,
Skinny
girth
Jenny,
listen.
the
is.
ladies was
That's
I don't
tired of
I
know.
mean,
this.
matter of
So
fact, I had two major surgeries. One was cosmetic and one wasn't. So come on, y'all. Y'all stop. Y'all stop
I
right
ain't
now.
mad at you. I'm talking about my penis. I don't give a fuck what you did to yourself. I'm thinking about a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's my prerogative.
but
That's not cool.
hers might have been where it's health risk. Like you say, with breast reduction, you have to because it's a health risk. It's a health risk
Understandable.
with a lot of women.
I get that. The video we watched didn't have shit to do with no health risk. This nigga said if you want to get the fucking fat
Mm-mm.
cut off body and wrapped around your dick and
They're
want me
just
to put
grossed
dick
out
in
on
your
how I said
He
it.
said, "Bring it,
No,
Yeah.
Using
I'm
a
talking about
liposuction
I'm talking about the old
instead
we
man.
of
gonna
I'm
girthen
talking
him
about
up
I'm
with
talking
it.
about
No,
Dr.
thank you.
Dickum. Dr. Dickum said if you want to come on down, and this is the craziest thing. He had a big ass fucking thing right in
Penis
front of him
on
and
the
shit.
front of them. Yeah.
I can't get that comfortable with listen, I'm only comfortable with my thing and with a few
That's
things. That's taking a piss, washing that
but bro,
motherfucker,
is that
and a little kissing by a little love making woman, and then sticking my
that's
stuff
it.
inside of it. Outside of that, that's all I
That's the
want to
part
do
of
with
trust
it.
that
You know,
shows.
whatever size
but
it
Typical
is,
male behavior.
but just think of the
Typical male.
sensitivity
That's
of
a
it.
lot of
You have to think
trust.
listen,
about it. It
whatever,
could enhance
Too
the
much trust.
sensitivity because you're
listen,
think
Right.
about it.
listen,
Think of it could
listen.
I
enhance
got that.
the sensitivity.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. It woulda, coulda, shoulda don't mean shit to a bag of sugar. You figure that one out. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm not
Y'all
trying
stop.
to
Y'all stop.
sit up here and find
I
out
like that
nothing.
one. Period, point blank.
Cool.
Two is thick
Period.
as
I
fuck,
am
so he's
45.
scared.
Listen, I am 45 years old,
You
and I
46.
understand that in this life that there are men that
Come
are.
again, Nay.
Listen. I understand that I'm 45, 46. I'm sorry, 46
Thank
years old,
you.
and I understand that my penis is at the age and the size that it's gonna get. I am so comfortable with that because guess what? In the years that I
About
have
to
been with women,
say.
I've never heard the complaint of it's too small. Even if the bitch felt it was too small, she didn't say shit to me, so it only boosts my confidence. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to tell y'all right now. So I'm
Right.
cool enough with walking around here with whatever, as long as this
Amen.
motherfucker jump up and say hello to me and I say hello back, I'm cool. I'm when it's
But
time to go.
that's you. Okay,
As
that
long as
is
my
you.
wife ooh and
But you got
I
some
feel like
men
I'm
that
perfect.
don't have
I
that
can't speak on
confidence
no
and they
one.
need that boost, that ego boost.
Listen,
So
listen. They used to have songs back in the
By
day
all
called
means, get your boost,
"Believe
baby.
in
you gotta
Yourself."
believe in yourself,
Yeah,
yes.
believe in
But
yourself, nigga. Listen, whatever you got, God created something out there to fit it.
well, there's somebody for
Different
everybody,
strokes for
like you
different
said, for
folks.
different folks.
I'm trying
Hello.
to tell you, nigga, y'all just
Say it
listen.
again,
Literally
Ada.
different
Say it
strokes.
again.
Literally.
What they say, lips,
For
lips,
different
dips, and
folks.
fingertips. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Listen. That reminds me of a story, and it's not my story. So y'all don't do that.
Oh
Okay,
God, I'm
okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
This reminds me of a story about
Listen to a story about a
a
man named
couple.
Man named
one of
Jed.
my ex. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
It was a couple that had sex, and they were using the little the Viagra shit. This when Viagra first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, they I guess they called themselves being romantic, and my man fell asleep in the pussy.
Okay.
And something but this was the craziest thing. Somehow it got they got stuck together.
Damn.
They had to call the ambulance people to come get them. Cause I don't know if that thing just
Unhinged.
cause I guess that thing just he was sleeping and
So you
shit, and that
stuck.
motherfucker
So
he was still on that motherfucking that Viagra shit, and that motherfucker just
no, that thing was dry. That's what that
Yeah,
was.
yes, and it got sick. It's like,
Must
woo.
have been must
That
have dried
thing
up
was
like
dry.
that's got to
Right, it
be
did.
damn.
that's got to be
Yeah,
some painful
I mean,
it
shit.
got
think
engorged. Yeah.
about it. He's laying down, so all the blood is
It's
going
going to
one
him.
damn.
way.
Yeah,
Damn,
That's got to
yeah.
be some
it mushroomed.
Damn.
for
It
both.
mushroomed.
That's got to be bad for both.
That's
That's got
gotta
to. I
hurt.
don't know what the fuck that
Yeah.
they use to fucking get that thing down.
Glue. That's all you
No,
can
they
do
took a
is
needle.
well
No, they took a
and drain the
needle
fluid
and
out.
drained the blood
Oh,
out.
can you
And
imagine?
relieve the pressure, yeah.
It drains the blood.
Listen to
It
what
takes the blood
listen
out.
to what they just said. Can you imagine a
A
motherfucker?
hypodermic needle.
Bro, can you
Mm-hmm.
listen to what they just said? Can you imagine a motherfucker
No,
while you
no
get some pussy,
needles.
motherfucker, and you stuck in the pussy, and another nigga said, "Well, I got that. Let me go ahead and stick this dick in there and relieve the dick. Stick this
A
needle in
needle.
the dick."
I
Um,
can't. Oh.
You don't feel it. You numb. They numb you. You
Nah,
don't
we're gonna
feel
have to
it.
do something. We're gonna have to get this. I'm like, I don't know, like
It ain't. That's the
I
problem.
It's
don't
not.
Because
know,
It's
like
not.
it's not able to
Once
drain.
that blood,
You got
once that blood
something.
is there, I
All
mean,
right, so
it's not gonna drain
there's
properly.
nothing you can
maybe
do.
if he, let me
Vance,
No,
lay
it's
that on
not
stop.
my
gonna
back,
work.
No,
It's not.
no.
Vance, stop. No,
I'm
just
just
stop.
Just don't
listen.
do
If
needles.
that would have been me,
Like I just really needles. I don't care about numbing, none of that. Like it's just
See,
like
you one of them ones I would have to
I
knock
don't want
out.
no. It
You
take
one
a
of
lot
them jokers I have to knock
to
out.
get there with needles. Like you might do like yeah,
I
Exactly.
can
like I
take
don't know,
Exactly.
cause
They
exactly
say if you have an erection
I'm gonna be
lasting
running
more
with a
than
whole
4
lasting more
hours,
than
go
4 hours. You
woman
need to
on me.
seek
to
medical
I'm gonna be
emergency.
running with
attention.
a whole from the needles though. I'm not weak.
See,
I'm gonna be
get
mad. Like stop.
get your
No,
Russ, get your brother.
can you
I'm
imagine
going
what
at
you
the
telling the
Brother,
block.
motherfucker? Hey, bro, can you imagine when the motherfucking paramedics get there and you be like, they be like, what happened? I fell asleep in the pussy.
no. The
No,
question
that's
gonna
what. No,
ask
No,
listen,
he
you.
listen.
took
Because
a
if he
pill
was that,
They're
and
gonna
I'll be
ask you the
playing the
question.
sheet
it all revolves around him going to sleep. Because while he was having sex, it was going in and out, right? Going in and out. So when his ass fell asleep in that motherfucker, that's when that motherfucker.
got on.
That's when he had a funky connection go down.
Popped
Click.
up and it was it.
That's when the pussy played connect four with his penis.
Ooh.
I swear.
That's some
She latched
bad
on like a
shit
boot.
right there, bro.
I just want to see the
Said,
dog.
"Hey,
I
you're
mean, at
fine."
this point.
Okay,
Man.
what? Give me something that's funny because y'all is a trip that ain't okay.
Y'all just
Because they are just scared of
I'm just saying.
needles and all
everything.
that stuff.
I
Scared cat.
can't do it. Look, I got tattoos and the whole
Stop,
nine, but I need
stop.
you to know I gotta work myself up to that. It doesn't just happen.
I mean,
Like
I got
I don't just
tattoos
walk.
too, and I just
Get
sat
one like
there and watched them do it. I mean,
They don't have the
okay.
tolerance for
Same
pain.
here, but like I I had to weigh up to that. Even doctor's appointments
I've had
is real. Like, my
stitches
doctor
yanked
knows
out of my
this.
body
Like,
and then
I be
flinch.
like, all right.
Okay,
Like,
man.
Listen. We're gonna quit
my
talking about
doctor be
shit.
like, all right, I need some blood. I be like, all right, you know,
I done had
let's just
staples
be
ripped out
easy
and
about this.
Nay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
Okay.
going on to the next one. That's because y'all.
Yeah,
go-
I can't do no staples.
Yeah,
You
y'all
good.
go.
yeah, I had
Check
15.
this one out.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say you out with your mate, right?
Yeah.
Y'all at the club, right?
Yeah.
And you look up
Here we go.
and you recognize your mate then dipped off to the bathroom with another motherfucker. What would you do? Let's check this one out.
Yeah, what you? No, nigga. Oh God.
Okay,
What
in
the
case y'all
hell?
have not noticed, we're gonna play this frame by frame. If you notice, look at the bottom. It's 4 feet in that motherfucking stall.
Uh-huh.
So my man is sitting out here like, my man sitting out here like he ready to crack something the second that fucking door open. So I want to just let y'all know what's going on.
Knock these motherfucking ass out. Knock this motherfucker.
Check this out. I got 10
on him.
Oh yeah. Sleeping. Go get you fuck that. Sleep that nigga. Go get you fuck motherfucker. Sleep that motherfucker. You ain't hit that motherfucker hard enough. Sleep him. Go get you sleep that motherfucker, boy. What's wrong with you? Oh, he was serious. Hey, look. Fuck you. I'm getting in here. Fuck that. You goddamn slut. I'll beat your goddamn brain. Hey, come on, you no guard, man. Beat him. Beat his ass out. Don't beat that motherfucker ass. Why is she?
It's always a nigga that come. It's always a nigga that got nothing to do. Beat this motherfucking ass.
Why is she in the boy's bathroom? She getting some dick. That motherfucker don't leave that door, cuz. That motherfucker don't leave that door, cuz. I'm telling you, cuz. Oh, God, these ain't I'll beat your fucking ass. Oh, God. I'll beat your fucking brain, boy. Go in. Close the door. What's up, Jay? That close the door. The door went like that. Close that motherfucking door. Like that, bro. Close that door. He was selling on some coats. He was selling on some coats. That's some bitch though. He was selling on some coats. He wasn't like that. Fuck you, bitch. Hey, my God.
Now I don't know if y'all
No
heard
wonder
all
Shorty
the shit that was going on with that video clip. Now my man walked in the bathroom.
Selling that coke.
He found this girl in there with another motherfucker. He like this bitch
So it's
fucking. By the
right
end of
off.
that fucking video, nigga will say, "Yo, nigga, don't even trip. She in there buying coke." Okay.
In the men's bathroom? Really?
In the
Okay.
man's bathroom. Yeah. And them feet
Okay.
looked like they was a little too close for her to be buying some
Mhm.
motherfucking coke. Just trying to tell you. That's why I said, "Man, look at the feet." I paid attention to them feet at first.
I was looking.
No. Yeah.
Because them feet was facing the same
I was
fucking
trying
way.
to,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. This is the question, boss man. What would you do? But this is the funniest thing. Let's talk about the clip first. This is the funniest part. My nigga sat out there with his hand cocked like he was ready to crack some shit.
Soon as he opened that door.
And then got into a push fest with a motherfucker. Like,
right?
I'm
That
trying to tell you.
motherfucker. Yeah, all that went away.
Because
Nah,
what he put on that dough, he should have put on him.
Because I do believe the motherfuckers do cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, but that shit right there,
Nigga,
you sit there and cock back that long, and then you tap on the dough.
Yeah, he waited too long. Like, fuck all that. Like, I'm walking straight in. Like, what's going on? I'm getting everything right then and there. Like, what's going on? Like, you buying coke? Like what you doing? Like, who's doing? Like, the minute I
Where
see
was the coke
pants
at?
behind,
Where was the
around
coke?
ankles or some shit, or pulled down, I would hope, since the ocean, he was tucking or something, but it looked totally different than what they talking about. Like, we ain't see nothing. She ain't had no money yet. I don't know. It looked it
You
did.
got to be
I ain't
quick
gonna
with your
lie.
transactions, Vance. You got to know
So
how to be quick with them
I don't
transactions,
know.
bro. You
Yeah,
didn't know if it was a
on top
popo
of
at
that,
the
like
dodo,
on top of
knocking
that,
on the
like man, I
dodo.
live in the city. Like I live in, for a fact, that's messy. The men's room, like
This
that's
is this was
crazy.
why I
That's
disagree
messy.
with
Like
this
I
is
don't
why I
know.
disagree with that whole thing about the quick transaction shit, right? And I've known of drug sales. Okay.
I've seen them.
Okay. So if you're doing a basic drug
Yeah.
sale to somebody in the club and you're trying to make your money, boom, bop, bop, bam, and you're trying to get in and out, it's a bang
It's
bang.
quick.
You and the nigga ain't sitting outside the toilet for 2 minutes, like just thinking about the punch. Like,
Yeah.
what's this
Yeah.
motherfucker?
The worst
That's
part
not a
about it
typical punch.
is if old boy was pushing, he the worst drug dealer because you ain't seen him feet sitting there the whole time. Like that's been the
Right.
motherfucking cops watching you
And see,
waiting,
this is another thing. This is
waiting or something.
this
Like
is
I don't
another thing.
know.
We didn't see. We
Yeah.
gotta factor this in. It was footage, right? How long was it before somebody actually bust out the camera,
Right.
filming that shit?
Right.
You know, cocaine's a hell of a drug. The cocaine's a hell of a drug. Talk to me,
Man,
Nene.
everybody else in the bathroom ain't shit because they betting on it. I can't. He said I got 10 on him. He the lost money. Cause all that off went right away. He said, "Oh, like, I don't know,
Stop.
like I don't
Watch it,
know.
Vance.
I'd have tried my best to put him on his ass. I don't know. Fuck on. Like, I don't know. Like my girl. Nah, I don't know. Like everybody know we came to the club together. Like we walked through the door together, and she in the store with somebody else. Oh, I look crazy
Listen,
right
if
now.
she
My
buying
whole
coke, how
town
come
is talking about
he
right
don't
now.
know she
Oh
buying
no.
coke if y'all together like that? Because they, he definitely
Exactly.
he
Like
definitely
he
look like
gotta know.
he definitely look
He
like
gotta know
he
how she
shooted.
move. Like what she doing in the. I don't
She
know.
probably was getting some coke. She was probably sucking some dick.
Chicks I roll with. Only time they gonna pull a move is to get to a bag, and it ain't gonna be a little bag. They gonna get the nigga that's shining, that really wanna be outside, flashy fly. You see her slide off with him, be worried about him. Like
Nate,
that's how it is out here. Like I don't know about nowhere else. Like
Nate, you
you see her
find
slide
your
off, she
man.
give you that wink. It's real.
Hold on, Nate, you find your man in the bathroom with another chick. What you doing? What you thinking? What's going through your mindset? What's going on?
Well, I
Talk to
ain't
me.
gonna fight on number one because first of all,
You
what?
just buying
Okay,
some coke.
this is my thought. Why black folks always the one is like always the first ones to like jump into stuff and like instigating and giving commentary? But black people are funny. I mean, black folks, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of messed up stuff sometimes. But why the
I can't
commentary?
lie. I can't lie, man. If I'd have
The
been drunk,
commentary is
You
what
gotta
got
factor it
me.
in. He was just buying some coke.
listen,
Like
I
that's
can't
it.
even lie. I can't even lie. If I was drunk and I walked into the bathroom and I saw that shit jumping off, I'd have messed up with my camera too, and I'd have been that motherfucker.
I mean,
I'd probably be
I
like,
would too.
That's what it
get that
is
nigga, G,
now.
get that
Like
nigga. I'd have been like,
But
your
first of
bitch in
all,
there sucking dick. That's what I've just said. I'd have said some shit.
nah.
She sucked 5 whole
See,
minutes.
that's why you ain't going with me to the
He
club.
had
That's
bad
it. You
pictures in
left.
his hair. Oh
Then
Yeah,
you
you
see
could have
her
left him
lips was
home.
no,
all
we not.
juicy and
Yeah.
shit when she opened the door,
I'm not even a
nigga.
club person.
but if that were me,
That's
first
the
of
only
all, I'm a
battery right
well
there.
when
He might
when
have
when my foot
snuffed him if
heal
you just
up,
said that. Like,
Hold on, Vance. Hold on, Vance.
when my foot do
what's
heal
up?
up, I'm a bust that door open with my heel, number one, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, so is this what we doing? Then I mean, I'm gonna have some choice words, but I'm not gonna put my hands on him or her because you need to find a way back to your house, and I'm gonna find my way back to my house. And I'm gonna go ahead and call that sneaky link that I've been trying to get with, cause you done messed that one up, bro.
What if
Dang.
y'all live together?
Yeah, fuck that package up.
Huh? If
What
we
if
live
y'all live
together,
together? Now I'm asking her,
And
what if y'all
first
live?
of all, we not even gonna live together, okay? That's what we not gonna do. We
Yeah,
we
cold
not
move like
shacking
that.
up, cause
Yeah.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Not pulling moves
Either,
like that. Yeah, that don't make
either,
sense.
either you walk into the bathroom and you find your nigga in the bathroom stall with another fucking female. How do you react?
Well, I'm gonna need somebody to have some bail money for me, cause they both going down. They both going down. And then I'm gonna say, yeah, y'all can call Popo, but y'all both going down. Cause it ain't on my watch. Not in this day and age, not in this lifetime. Trust and believe. Let you go to the bathroom? Okay, we're going to the bathroom. Nah, you going too long. No. Mm-mm.
See, I would have had two different reactions. If I was
Mm-mm.
just dating, I probably would have punched motherfucker. I probably would have whooped both their ass. But if I was married or they was living with me or
Oh,
some shit like that, oh, I'd have just left. And when that motherfucker would have came out, they'd have been like, "Where he at?" And then she'd been looking for my ass, and then she'd have came home. And when she came home, she'd have
oh,
found
she
all
been
her
out the
shit.
door.
She found all her shit. Like, what I do? Then I'd have bust out the camera. Like, bitch, you was in there sucking dick for fucking $5 worth of crack. Crack your ass on up out the door. I'm cracking up laughing while your ass walking out this motherfucking house.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm with you because, like you say, it's two different things. It's like if we dating, then yeah, me and come a dime a dozen. But
Yeah,
like you
because
said, if
if
we
I'm
married,
living with you and I love you like that, I might see. This is the thing. If I love you and this is the thing, alcohol and all that shit involved and shit,
yeah,
I might fucking kill you.
That make it worse.
I might have to walk away when I be like, this bitch lives with me. This bitch.
I have a temper. Like I said, I have a temper, so I definitely know that me and alcohol and a temper don't mix. So usually when I go out, I'm the designated driver. I'm the one that is drinking water or a Sprite to kind of keep it cool. I have a drink every now and then, but depending on
That's
what
me.
crowd I'm going with. If I'm going with the rowdy crew, yeah, I can't drink. But if I'm going with the crew that's the mellow crew, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a good old drink. But the rowdy crew, no, because we always get in trouble. They always getting somebody in trouble. That's why I don't drink around the rowdy crew.
Well, this last clip I'm gonna play for y'all.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to give a disclaimer before I say this.
Is it the McDonald's one?
There you
No.
go.
Dang.
Don't trust these bitches. And well. Let me make my disclaimer. Some of y'all niggas is bitches too. So
Bang, bang.
when I say don't trust none of these bitches, I mean don't trust none of these bitches. Now, this clip is of a dude that thought he was hooking up with a motherfucker, right?
Mm.
And when he got to her house, this is what happened.
Keep moving that. You broke my mom TV, Joe? Oh, shit. Oh, you broke my TV, Joe? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on, Joe. My neck, bro. Hey, you broke my Xbox, Joe? I can't, folks. I'm trying to get out of here. Damn. Okay.
What's up? Talk on the screen record this.
Okay, folks. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
What the fuck you
fucked up?
You touching women? No, you touching bitches, bro. That's what you get. You big beat by some real niggas, bitch. Touch another woman, nigga. Touch another woman, nigga.
One of you niggas bust my lip. No, one of y'all bust my lip.
Pussy ass bitch.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What's wrong with you? Touching girls. That's what you get for touching girls.
Bob, they go crazy.
Come on, folks.
Man, strip, nigga. This man strip,
Fuck.
Strip his ass.
Pussy ass nigga.
Motherfucking lip bleed.
I'm sorry, folks. I get ass nigga there, please let me leave.
Man, strip this. Man, what the fuck? You ain't just leaving nowhere, man.
I'm gonna die.
Get my brother.
Alright, that was all I got.
Hold on. We got one more ass whooping coming.
Get him out my room, Joe. Get him out my room, Joe. Clean up, crew.
Hold on, though.
Oh, shit. shit. Oh shit.
He jumped out the window. Get the fuck out. He jumped out the window.
What? I didn't even see that part.
Can't hear you, Russ.
Yo.
Can't hear nothing you said.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all my disclaimer before I jump into this shit. I did hear the fucking thing about him putting his hands on some woman. That's what they were supposedly whooping his ass for. But this is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
If he did put his hands on a woman, he deserved the ass whooping. Period. However, when you chasing pussy, and pussy puts you in a position where your life is in danger, you need to think about every fucking move that you fucking make.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Say it again,
Almost
bro.
definitely.
Because
say it one more time for those in the back.
Everything that looks good don't feel good.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that nigga was, for some reason, he wanted to go over there and that's probably what it was. He probably thought he was gonna hook up, get some pussy, and go over there. He was chasing that pussy, and life caught up with his ass. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where that nigga jumped out of a fucking window like he was Batman
for his life
to get the fuck away.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? And guess what? And let me just play the devil's advocate. We don't even know if he actually put his hands on a motherfucker.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It could have been a situation where a woman got pissed off and said, "Nigga, we do know that happens." I'm not saying that that it's right that if he did do it. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying we don't know that situation. We just know that he was chasing pussy, and the pussy that he went to go chase got him fucked up
and set him up.
You got to be careful out here, man. You have got, like when I was younger, my mama used to talk to me about like women that would do shit like that, and I used to never because I didn't live like that where I thought where I would be in a situation like that. But man, that shit gets real. Because I have been in situations when I did get older where I was got drunk wild out one night, and I did have beef with somebody else, this family or some shit like that. Like that situation gets real. That situation gets very fucking serious. Don't chase no pussy so fucking much. Don't be so concerned about chasing that thing so much that you could end up losing your fucking life. You feel what I'm saying? Because man,
even to that,
the nigga that got down on the floor and was
hit him in the side, like he's breaking his rib. Then when he stomped on his neck, that was. I was like, oh god, they were finna kill him.
They was trying to hurt that man.
They was trying because
he said he gonna die today. That's what he told him. He said, "You mean I'm gonna die?" He said, "Yeah."
All right, talk to me about that.
Jumped out the window.
Right, and it's like you got Mama always say, watch the company, be careful of the company that you keep, because sometimes the very ones that you thought you could trust be the ones that set you up, and sometimes they set you up because of their jealousy and they're envious of you because of some of the things you ain't even realizing that they're jealous or envious of you because you just being you who you are. It could be the smallest things because of the type of clothes you wear, the car you drive, and you have no clue that they envious and jealous of you, and they want you there and they want what you got. And it's like,
look,
I ain't did nothing or said nothing.
And the reason I'm looking at the front from the perspective of because the other person was there and we don't know whether that's the truth or not. There was a time when I was married, right? And I got divorced and shit. And I was going through the divorce and shit. Now, me and her brother had been cool the entire time of the fucking marriage and shit, right? So I go to fucking, I can't remember if it was Kmart or it was Walmart or some shit. I walked in this motherfucker and I see dude. And he walks up to me and he starts, yo, man, what's going on? He started talking to me about some shit that she done told him. We get the cracking and rumbling all up in that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the fucking day,
straight up,
end of the day, they end up locking my nigga up, right? And I saw him after that. And I'm like, yo, G, you know you went to jail for some shit that wasn't fucking true. Like we went through that whole fucking that whole altercation about some shit that I never fucking did.
For no reason.
You know what I mean? Because this was the shit. It was some shit about me trying to holler at his wife. I couldn't stand his wife because his wife was a fucking rust bucket. She was a whore. Like, you know, I ain't going in front. I didn't even like my wife fucking with her. You know, it was a fucking bucket.
That's how it really
You know
is.
what I'm saying? So when that conversation came, like, man, what's your sister told you I tried to fuck with your wife? What the fuck? And I guess what? Did I understand what he wanted to fight about? I get it. Because if I had a wife and my, you know, and I heard somebody was coming at my wife in the wrong way, I'd be upset. But that little bit of misinformation
Cause
could
a
have
whole lot
led
of
to a whole lot more shit. You know what I mean?
somebody losing their life or anything.
God forbid if I'd have been like by the knife section, or we'd have been by, you know, anything that could have been a weapon that I just would have fucked around and grabbed it to defend myself. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And my man,
could have turned out
like
totally
I said,
different.
I don't know if he did it or if he did not do it. But that ass whooping that he took,
oh yeah,
should have taught him a lesson. They say in life, you know, everything should be a fucking lesson.
oh yeah.
You should pick something up on everything that you do. But if he don't, he'll be jumping out another window soon. Come on, Nate, talk to me. What you think about that one?
So number one, if she did lie about the whole situation, she need her ass beat like they beat dude. I'm just saying fair is fair to me. Fair fair across the board. Secondly, the fact that they were laughing at the fact that he was getting beat and that they were stomping him in his head and in his neck, they could have damaged something. They could have damaged his neck.
Really harmed
You
him,
know, that could have messed up his whole vertebrae. They could have did some actual, you know, brain damage. We talking about sensitive areas on your body. And you know, hitting him in his rib cage. I mean, I've had a broken rib before, so I know the pain of having a rib broken. I know the pain. But the fact that they were even laughing at it, that just makes me just want. It just made me cringe.
Right.
Because there's nothing funny about, you know, hitting someone or beating someone to the point where you want to kill them. There's nothing funny about that at all. And what if they would have killed him?
Yeah.
They all would have went to prison.
Yeah.
Every last single one of them would have
got
went
it
to
on
prison.
tape.
Yeah.
And we call that the mob beating. That's a mob beating. Don't y'all see the little nigga?
Yeah, I didn't want to stop in the middle of my comment and be like, oh, and then I would have lost my train of thought, and then that would have been that.
You know what I'm just thinking about right now, though?
What?
I've never thought about this, but I'm looking at my Chicago Bears shit, right?
He looks just like it.
He looks
just like it.
I'm thinking I might change his name to Bear.
No, that's Lion. I done told you that's Lion or either King. That's his name. I don't like Rocky.
You know that motherfucker. He looks just like that motherfucker. Yeah, little nigga. All right, come on, talk to me, big dog. What you think, man? How you feel about that situation?
The worst part about it is I've seen that happen times, too many times. Like, and every time it's super scary. Like you be wondering what happened, like. And then you think, you know, me personally, I think myself like, damn, I pray I'm never in that situation. You can only imagine how he even got himself in it. You know, you heard Shorty say behind the camera, oh, you know, he hit her, and you know, 9 times out of 10, females got brothers or some type of, you know, males in that care about them. So of course they gonna do what they supposed to do. Like that was my I promise you, it's gonna be at least 15 feet on you, like. But it'll be, you know, on some enjoyment type shit. You gonna understand what you did, and it's gonna be a lesson. Like, you know, it should never be to the extent where you literally trying to kill him. Like you confess, and it's all stupid because you got it all on tape. Like you said you was gonna you like. Is it not attempted murder at least? Like,
Yeah, it
not,
is.
We are in the era of
Like-
niggas doing shit and putting themselves behind bars.
Recording it.
Back in
I'ma
the day,
record it.
a criminal used to be a nigga that used
and
to
then
do
he
shit.
jumped out a window. You don't know what floor they like. He could have jumped to his death. Him too. Like I'm sitting like, wow. And then they put it online. Like, yo, it's the astoundment. Like bro, like the cops don't do no more. All they gotta do is sit back, wait till you give them the evidence, and then they gonna get you. Like, yeah, come on. Like they can identify every last person on there. Like, can't. Oh my god, it's so scary. Like, we got marvelous technology. It's kind of like we moving backwards with it though. It doesn't make sense. Like, oh.
Man, how do you train a fool to be defenseless?
Like,
give him a fucking camera phone. Trying to tell you. If you listen to what I just said, how do you teach a fool to be defenseless?
Give him a camera.
Because a fool does not think logically. And we got a bunch of fucking fools around here now. Don't you fucking bite me, dude. We got a bunch of fucking fools around here.
Abundance of it. Like, flow. Like,
where's his toy?
Bite him.
You probably tease.
So don't be listening to these crazy niggas on here. Get your
I
ass
just
in
asked
bed.
you where his toy was. I didn't tell you to bite him.
His toys in the front of this fucking shit. I ain't gonna be holding the toys and all that shit on the goddamn show.
Well, he gonna bite your fingers then.
No, he gonna tell you. He gonna hit.
Got you looking like evil.
Yeah, y'all saw his eyes look up like no.
He like, yeah.
He like looking on now when he's down. He was a fake. He's like, I'm about to bite. Take that out. Like, I'm yawning. Yo, well, listen, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know. This week was a very interesting week of seeing shit online because it seems like the more we do the show, the dumber some of y'all motherfuckers have decided to become. And I'm just gonna continue to just highlight your idiocy and
idiocy.
Idiocy.
I just wonder sometimes. Of what is the world coming to, because it's like you get wiser but weaker. You got wiser but you dumb. You still dumb. You have book smarts but not common sense smarts, and it's just scary.
Yeah,
common sense isn't so common.
Doesn't make sense.
That's what my mama used to tell me. My mama
Ding,
used to say,
ding.
common sense ain't so common. And I used to be like,
Not
"What
like it used
does
to.
that mean?" And that's when I ain't had no common sense. When what does that mean? But then when I thought about it, everybody.
Yeah, you think they got it, but they really don't.
I got
protect babies and fools.
Yes, he does protect the babies and the fools because they are foolish.
Yeah, God protect this little fool right here because you shit on my floor again and piss on my floor again. I'm gonna rust.
You gonna still love him regardless.
Yeah,
yeah.
This nigga gonna be.
That's it.
Like R. Kelly. This nigga gonna be like R. Kelly song talking about I believe I can fly.
They turn him over.
I feel like you gonna toss him off the balcony or something.
Nah, I ain't gonna toss him off.
He gonna toss him across the room onto the couch.
I want to meet him though.
If you do,
yeah.
I know everybody.
If you do whatever you do, just don't take it. Like,
you just want to cuddle. Just want to take him and just cuddle.
Just don't.
I do.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell y'all talk
I just
that
like
shit.
want to just take him and just like hide him in here or something.
He gonna be the hit the shit out your nipple. I'm trying to tell you, this nigga is. That's all this nigga do. Is
Okay.
He'll be like, oh, you gonna be to drop his ass and shit like, oh shit, get the dog off the nipple. I'm like, no, you're trying to steal my goddamn
Only Russ would say he would go for the nipple. We're gonna have toys for that one, so we're not gonna worry about him biting nipples or nothing like that. He gonna have his own little.
But you say Vance, their voice is gonna change 3 octaves.
Motherfucker! Get him though.
Motherfucker to pick my titty.
Hello, little one.
Well,
cutie pie.
So say good night, little nigga.
I know you make your daddy look good now. You make your daddy look real good.
He was half this size when we first got his ass.
Yes, he was.
So if y'all niggas wondering if I'm starving the dog, no, this motherfucker's eating like a son bitch.
Yes,
just like his dad.
Yeah,
you at a house
what they call him? What we call him? He's skinny fat, like his daddy. Skinny fat. Yes, he's always hungry.
Skinny fat.
I'm fucking.
That's
hungry.
his daddy says it. His daddy says it. I don't say it. His daddy says it.
Yeah, I'm about to
What are you,
fucking eat.
Russ?
I'm about to eat some shit right now, man.
See there? What do you
Yeah.
call yourself, Russell?
You just told everybody what the fuck my
All right,
nickname
then.
is. What I gotta
Thank
repeat
you.
it from? This is shit.
Because it's the
You
truth.
be giving away all the fucking confidential information. The nigga was born in
You be
1970.
posting it.
You posted. I ain't never said yo. I give facts that you post. I don't give out facts that you don't
Niggas
post.
that be
sir.
watching this show don't be paying attention to my page. They don't be paying attention to the personal shit
Bruh,
that I be throwing out to the
you
world.
said it in the online before. You said it the last time. You even went live because you was hungry.
I already know, man. If I ever fucking pull a fucking major crime, the one nigga that I'm not gonna tell is Tish. And I'm not gonna tell Tish, and I'm not gonna tell either. Because either gonna say, she just gonna slide it out there. So oh, we'll be talking about niggas doing a car chase. She's like, that's just like you when you was on 47th Street running away from. I'm like, God damn it.
Bite me, Russell.
On Wednesday, it was 2:00 in the afternoon on Wednesday. This June 3rd. This nigga is just a devil. Yo, hey y'all, we
He's
appreciate
like, hold
y'all.
it down.
Yeah, hold the fuck down. Shit, can I have some personal? We supposed to be talking about other people's shit. Y'all want to come on here talking about my shit all the goddamn time. This is bullshit. Y'all have a good one, man. We gonna see y'all next Tuesday. Oh man, next Tuesday we got a good one. I ain't gonna even tell y'all what. I got some clips in the chamber right now.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
I'm trying.
Let me see. How many shows do we get before the month is over with? Now, this is it, right?
This is it.
Okay.
Sunday is May 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, big so.
How about this? Tuesday. Y'all want to do it Tuesday or Thursday? We're gonna have a happy day. What y'all want to do it on Tuesday or Thursday?
But what does a happy day consist of?
It's gonna be a happy day. That's all you get to hear. It's gonna be you don't get to say nothing else. Just Tuesday or Thursday.
It sounds like a Thursday then, because Thursday.
Tuesday.
Happy. I don't know.
Ida? Where the fuck did Ida go?
Tuesday?
She probably mad at you.
I don't give a shit.
Nobody
get mad at me. They was mad at Jesus. Jesus was mad when they put him on the cross.
You ain't Jesus.
She's waiting on you to get. She
waiting on you to get your life right.
Ha!
Well, she'll be waiting a long time.
Like a
you
motherfucker,
ain't gonna get it right, bro.
I plan on living a long time, and I ain't gonna go. Listen, I be telling niggas you don't die until you get your life right. When the nigga get their shit right, it's time to go. Nigga, when you get all your ducks lined the fuck up, God said, "Well, you done your job. Get your ass up out of here." Because you got to go to heaven now, because it don't get no better than this. Like I'm trying to tell you, as long as you fucking up, you still. So either is we doing Tuesday or Thursday?
For what?
Just Tuesday or Thursday?
I gotta know what we're doing.
Tuesday or Thursday?
Tuesday? Elise says Tuesday. I guess I go with the majority. Tuesday.
Thursday.
Wait, I'm sitting up there watching this motherfucker. You see how she just cheated on your ass, G? This motherfucker just sat in the back said.
No, I was like, I see. Because look, she Elise put Tuesday. So I'm like, what's on Tuesday? What's going on, y'all?
Niggas ain't shit. I'm just like, well, Tuesday, y'all be prepared.
For
it's
what?
Gonna be a whole lot of what the fuckness and smiles on Tuesday.
Okay, we getting high. We getting high and drunk on Tuesday.
Right. Guaranteed smiles.
Yeah, did y'all notice I didn't have a drink tonight? Did y'all notice that?
Yes, you had water.
No, that was
Me
water.
water. He had a bottle of water.
Well, I had enough.
I had rum and Coke.
Listen, it was 5 minutes before the show. I said, God damn it.
Right? No wonder they was lit.
Who, me?
We not lit.
Check this out.
You would know if I was
you lit.
You would know. You would know.
Check this out there.
Nah, that just smelled, but you see how she smoked out just now. Yeah, that was a limit.
So this is what I want you to do, Ida.
Yes.
For everybody that went on the show tonight, because we had some people got some shit going on in their families, and Shantae got some shit going on. So you send out a text message in the group and let niggas know that come on Tuesday, I'm gonna be sitting here with a fucking bottle, a fifth of Terramana tequila.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have me some motherfucking Stellas. and I'm gonna talk me some good shit on
Okay.
Coming
I'm a
Tuesday.
little
Y'all want it?
Okay, so Russ,
So I
no,
feel
wait a
like
minute,
should I
hold on.
dress for the occasion or what? Should I
I,
just
yeah,
go?
okay, all
I
right,
need to
y'all
know.
right. Y'all
Stop,
heard, y'all
Russ.
heard. I mean, y'all heard. Nada.
Nada.
Y'all want to get sexy and shit. So y'all got. All right, this
No,
gonna be the
I'm
second.
asking. Do we dress
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
Okay,
occasion or what?
I
this
missed
will
it.
be the second. This will be the second show where y'all will be allowed to dress sexy and all y'all good shit. Cut your lights on. I already got my lights on, so all I'm gonna do is I'm either gonna come in this motherfucker with a tank top on.
Nada.
Well, I'm gonna have nipples.
That's all we
Gotta get my
doing.
wife to
Nada.
go on Amazon to buy me.
Nada.
I feel like
I
y'all
don't
are
know how
set
to do
up,
all
but
that,
okay.
It is. You
but
trying
I
to get
guess
me
I'll
killed
figure
it
it
in?
out.
Well,
Nope,
I do
nope,
have a
nope,
couple
nope.
black owned items that I've been trying to
Either
put
you got to
on.
figure something out. You got to wear something sexy. If you can't be too. You can listen. You just got to tell them I got to wear something. It can't. I know you got limitations because you don't want your mama to whip your ass over there. I already know. Either the only
My
motherfucker
brother.
on the show that and her brothers they'll fuck her up. But you got to be whatever. Listen, whatever you do.
I feel like it's a setup
You
though. I feel
got
like I
to
should just
make
come
it
with a hoodie
funky.
just in case.
Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't rocked it in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna bust out the old blue robe. I might even go get it.
Lies. You just had it on
I might
Saturday.
try to find me another robe this week. I might try
Thank you.
to find. Y'all know.
Man,
Y'all
it's
love
still
my
cold here, Edith. So yeah, the blue
It's cold
robe will
here.
fit.
It's
It's still
it's
cold here.
45. It's 45. It's 45.
So I'm gonna come in
Oh,
this motherfucker. I'm gonna come in this motherfucker like Hugh Hefner, but they just not gonna make no motherfucking
You
no
need to
fucking
get either a
documentary.
black and gold robe or a red and black robe.
But you
That's
buy
You
me a
need black
fucking
and
black and
gold.
gold. Y'all listen, I'm tired of y'all niggas telling me what I need to get. Send it to me. Send it to me and I'll wear it on the show.
Hold on, push pause. Push pause.
Send it to me and
I
I'll wear it
need
on
one too. If
Push pause. What? No,
y'all
Vance.
pass the
Wait a minute.
amount,
Vance, hold on. Push pause for a
I
minute,
pick a
Vance.
large.
Russell,
Like,
did I not do what I said I was gonna do the last time?
Well, send it. Listen, I just said send the motherfucker and I'm gonna rock it.
Oh, Elise said red will do. Red will do for you.
Send that motherfucker and I'm gonna rock
But
it.
didn't I follow through? I told you I was gonna do something. I followed through with
I
it.
said, so you still talking.
I heard you. I
Send
heard you.
it and I'm gonna rock it. Send it and I'm gonna
shit,
rock
I
it.
need one too. Then, like,
No,
Is
Vance.
it gonna
I'm
be
not
here
touching.
before Tuesday?
No.
All right, then. God
It
damn it,
don't
I'm wearing my blue one like I said. God damn it, on Tuesday.
the
But
blue one.
Tuesday, y'all get ready to see.
Nada,
I'm gonna shave my head.
what did I miss?
I'll make sure I ain't got no hair on my.
All I asked was, do we dress for the occasion or what? That's all I said.
No, before that, what
Nada's
was
way
y'all
of saying-
discussing?
That was Nada's way of saying I got a broke foot. Can I put some sex shit on just so my toe can feel better?
You know that is not what I said. I said, do we
So
dress
my
for
toe
the
can feel
occasion
better.
or what? Now you know I can just put some sexy shit on whenever I feel like it.
This
all right.
Russ, what is it with dogs tonight? Bad dogs. How about my dog just pulled the comforter out of another room and is in the middle of the floor right now, laying in it. I'm finna go kill this chick.
Don't put your face on my face.
Talk about dog.
Y'all see this nigga try to put his face on my face? No, you cannot put
Yes.
your face on my face, nigga. You be having your face all on your left and everything else. No, we do not do that. No kiss dogs. No, the most I do is hold it right here. Then that nigga get a little too close. Watch this motherfucker. Yeah, he knew that time. That nigga looked at me and said, "No, I ain't gonna try it this time." All right, y'all. We enjoyed y'all.
My beautiful people.
Be
We
naked
love
on.
y'all.
Gonna be naked on. That's what they wanted. That's what they gonna
Thank
get.
you. Thank you, everybody.
No, that is not.
Nada.
We gonna be naked on Tuesday.
I gotta find out what's going on. I done got me some
I'm
trouble.
trying to figure out. I'm telling you, all I said was,
I
do
don't
we dress
know.
for the
I might not
occasion?
even come,
And then
man.
I added, I got some
Hold
pieces.
on. What's I say? Hold on. Wait.
No, when I came back, he was
He
like
said,
Tuesday, Thursday.
He said, "Shut the fuck up, y'all want me to bring his ass on the screen every goddamn week, butt ass naked and shit. He naked right now. Look at him. Ah! All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.